Get ready, because you about to be an ATL.
I've been talking for 15 minutes. I was talking when the music was playing. I was talking. I thought y'all could hear me. Y'all was putting aliens in the chat and stuff. Can y'all hear me now? Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me now. It would not be an ATLian live show if there was not issue. It would not be an ATLian live show. I know. I'm sitting here looking at the damn thing turned down. Look, because I always turn it down just in case, I get a phone call or something. I don't want nobody like spying on me or nothing. Because there's too many microphones in here. So I always turn the sound. And then I forget to turn it back on when I go live. But yes, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, hey, thank y'all. Oh, look at y'all checking me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yay, yay. You love my hair. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come on in. Come on in. Yes, I got me a whole lot of rest yesterday. Went outside for a little while and stuff. We outside and stuff. But yeah, I'm happy to be here. Miss a day, miss a lot. Y'all be harassing me. You going live today? You going live today? You going live today? I went live 2 days in a row. I don't get no praise. I don't get no super chats. I don't get no cash outs. I don't get no love. 2 days in a row. Nothing. I gotta step up my begging skills. Anywho, he said them baby hairs is these are adult hairs. Thank you very much. I am grown, grown. I am feeling good, feeling great. How are you? How are you? Shout out to all my ATLians in the building. Now, y'all see the topics today. I don't know. I mixed it all up, y'all. I was just throwing stuff in there, but then Jussie came up, and I'm like, let me put Jussie Juicy Smollett on the agenda for tonight. Hey Facebook, I forgot to say hey Facebook. Y'all know I love you too. Y'all give me some stars over there on Facebook, please. I need to be a star rock. Facebook got all these goals and stuff. They be trying to get people to reach. I be like, child, this is too much like work goals. Anywho, I'm digressing. But yes, we have Sherri Shepherd and Wendy again. Every day it's another Sherri Shepherd and Wendy story. We're gonna talk about that because y'all know I told y'all first before the news even started reporting it that Wendy was not happy. Y'all was like, Wendy don't care. Wendy likes Sherri. Wendy this, Wendy that. I told y'all Sherri was throwing shade, and now somebody said that Wendy is gonna get Sherri. She gonna get her when she get back on her feet. Whenever she get a platform, she says she got some words for Sherri. So we're gonna talk about that. We also have yeah, it's something changing in the daytime TV atmosphere. We got Nick Cannon and The Real. We're gonna talk about that being canceled and things. Hey, Nate Robinson, thank you for the super stick. I knew somebody loved me. Mhm. Not Free Juicy. Not the gay Tupac. Not the gay Tupac going to jail for Black Lives Matter. Not the gay Tupac who was out there on the street with his Subway sandwich in his pocket, made sure he didn't drop it. Not Juicy. He gone, y'all. He gone. Juicy said, if I die in prison, if I'm gone, I didn't do it. I didn't take my own life. That's what Juicy said. Juicy wants y'all to know it is not no Sandra Bland situation. He said it's all a scheme set up by the Chicago people to get him. Not that he lied or nothing. He said it's a scheme. After all this time, after Jussie went on to look, I guess I'm starting with Jussie since that's what we talking about. I guess I'm starting with Jussie. After all that time that he went, remember when it happened? Remember when he went on Robin Roberts? He went on Good Morning America. He was crying. He had his lapel pin on, his little rainbow flag, and he was like, "I'm the gay Tupac." Well, he didn't say that on there. He said that the day after when he performed at this nightclub. That's neither here nor there. But y'all remember when he was crying? He said, "Don't nobody believe me." Y'all remember when Lee Daniels put him on there with that one little scratch on his face and he said, "We are gonna do this. This is for the LGBTQ." Now he had lied. It was the machine, the same machine that took the same machine that took Lil Boosie took Jussie. Mm. I don't know what to say. Even the judge say he was narcissistic, honey. He was acting a fool in court. The judge said it. The judge was like, "Listen, we got to sentence you. We got to sentence you for this." They've been going after Jussie for the longest time. His family, his friends, everybody was saying that it was a scheme. It's all manufactured. But listen, the people of Chicago was like, we don't like that. He lied on us. We is not racist up here. We do not have no people walking around screaming, "It's MAGA country." We do not have that. And so the people of Chicago said they wanted their money back. They wanted their money back for all the time, all the manpower, everything that they put in to capture these blatant homophobes who tried to choke up Jussie, who turned out to be his friends, allegedly. So much. It is so much. They said the judge gave a eulogy. His spoke more than we needed. What? I don't know. They made an example out of him. Well, how many people do you know, Zaleen? You say an example, but how many people do you know that go on national TV and say that they were a victim of a hate crime when they weren't? You talking about an example? Yes. In my humble opinion, I know it's some juicy Jussie fans in here, but in my humble opinion, he ruins it for the rest of us who are really victimized by racism. How is it now all the Trump people like him because they like, well, racism don't exist. That didn't happen. That don't be happening. But it do be happening. Y'all be seeing all these Karens out here and all these people out here and all these people snatching masks off people and all these people, filming people, won't let people in the gate. Y'all be seeing all this police brutality. Y'all be seeing all these things that black people go through. And then you got Jussie, walking around with a noose around his neck and a Subway sandwich in his hand. Now, come on now. Y'all, like, for real? Are y'all really going to let him get away with that? Did y'all thought? You said he thought he was going to get away with it. Did you think he was going to get away with it? I didn't think he was going to get away with hell. Y'all can go to my old videos. I wasn't getting like 4,000 views back in the day. I was talking about Jussie. I said, Jussie is lying. He is lying. He is lying. Don't nobody believe that. Then they had them ominous figures in the background, them two dark men. And it's like when they found out who they were, how could he not see the black around their eye? Right there, like right there, when they got a ski mask on It covered this right there. Okay. You can see the brown right there. They were Nigerian, so you know it was real dark right there. What he thought it was? He thought they was wearing blackface. And then if he did see that, why he didn't say it was white men with blackface on? It's too much. It's too much. Mm-mm. Oh, thank you so much, Lady Flex. Juicy thought he was still acting. Somebody forgot to say cut. I just didn't I don't know what it was, but everybody was saying he was talking to one of his high profile industry friends on the phone. Who was it? Y'all remember who it was? He was on the phone with on the coldest night in Chicago. When they say he was on the phone with when it allegedly happened. Well, we know it didn't happen now. But whoever it was, they talking about he was saying, you need to call the police, you need don't call the police, call the police, don't call the police. They were trying to just figure out if they should call the police. But at first people were saying they thought it was Lee Daniels, but then it turned out it wasn't. But the person who he talked to, they was like, look, everybody said it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I ain't got nothing to do with this. You see, Lee Daniels, all of a sudden, first it was Lee Daniels was riding for the gay Tupac. Then all of a sudden, we haven't seen Lee Daniels in a while say anything about Jussie. What about all his Empire people? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Did they show up in court today? I didn't see it. Don Lemon, yeah, didn't Don Lemon say they called that Don Lemon called him and said that Chicago police don't believe you? We already knew that. We already knew that. We was reading the Twitters. Even when reading the Twitters, even though we knew Chicago police wasn't giving us all the evidence, we knew they didn't believe him because they kept leaking all this little stuff. Look at these two people. Have y'all seen these two people in the alley walking down the street in 30-degree weather in the middle of the night? Frank Gasson. Thank you so much, Mika. I'm just like, come on, Jussie. Why you do us black people like that? Girls lie on these celebrity men all the time. They get away with nothing. Jussie should get nothing too. So you think the girls should get it? I think the girls need to get listen. You gonna bring up like the Chris Brown stuff? Listen, y'all, this y'all show. Y'all know I bounce around. You gonna bring up the Chris Brown stuff? I believe the girl that lied on Chris Brown should get it too. Everybody should get it. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying the girls who lied don't have a platform that Jussie got. And I don't think he's being used as an example. I think his message spread further, spread the loudest, and now he's getting the biggest punishment. He was on the phone with Lee Daniels. No, it was Frank Gasson. That's a damn shame the way they railroading that young black innocent Romero. Innocent. The judge break his whole story down. I didn't even know he tied the noose around his neck. How you didn't know that? He was walking around with it when the police had it on camera. Look, I ain't got no visuals. I'm just talking. He was walking around with it. The police had him on camera. We done talked about this so many times. Yes, he got 5 months in the Cook County jail and a 30-month probation and a fine. And he got to pay them people back for them. Well, some of the people back. For the man hours, it was 100. What it was 150 some thousand, something. Justin really done destroyed himself. You believed him, past tense. I can understand believing him for a hot second, but when everything started to come out, when the Alessandro brothers came out, when they were saying, look, he paid us, we took a trip to Nigeria so we wouldn't be around, all of those things that happened, it was like, Justin had it planned. He had it planned, cut them little check, got them little trip to Nigeria. They left the day after. Couldn't nobody find them. Then when they did find them, they saw them on tape buying hats and ropes and stuff. It's just too much. Bet Donald stayed his behind home. You think he gonna report on CNN tonight? A lie or whatever didn't warrant him to get jail time. I don't think it was the lie that got him jail time, Nita. I think it was everything else that got him jail time. I think it was the expense that got him jail time. I think it was the race baiting that got him jail time. I think it was all of the above that got him jail time. It wasn't just the lie, it was the lie and how the lie spread. I don't know. What? Lee Daniels, what? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? Don't say that. Had to get a nasty Subway sandwich on the coldest night in Chicago. And yes, where was Uber Eats? Where was DoorDash? Where was Grubhub? Where was the concierge? Okay, he live in a ritzy building. The only thing you got to do is call downstairs to the concierge. They'll get you a sandwich. If they don't go get it, they'll get somebody to bring it. Why did he feel like he had to go outside? I think the judge was so mad. He should have known he was going to get it. Let me read. Let me. The temperature was below zero. Look, let me read what TMZ has said. You know, TMZ always in there. They always got something to say. They be on juicy tail. 150 days in jail, 30 months probation, and the judge called him a arrogant, selfish, narcissistic. Ooh, if the judge don't like you, you already know it's a wrap. Ask Tasha K, honey. Ask Tasha K. If the judge don't like you, it's anywho. Uh, look at the new mugshot, y'all. He got a new one. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. From the Cook County Sheriff's Office. Brand new mugshot from Jussie. What y'all think of his mugshot? He looking really snazzy in jail. He looking really snazzy in jail. What about all the lies white people tell on black people? They need to get locked up too. Y'all comparing apples and oranges. So is this y'all feel like this is an OJ Simpson situation where Jussie should have gotten cleared because there are so many Caucasian people that get cleared? Is that what y'all thinking right now? Let me see. Let me see what y'all saying. He gained some weight and looking good. They put him in with R. Kelly. They're gonna be in there singing together. Maybe they would get some hit songs from the prison ward. Mm. They need to bring Empire back with him as a storyline. You think they're gonna make Empire a reality show? The people just ran up in the capital of the United States, threatening to kill the congressmen and women, and got no time. Justin needed to get no time. Did they get no time, Debrielle? They locked some of them people up. How are we gonna compare apples and oranges? This is the problem with us. Look, we gonna get everybody a break. We're gonna get the criminals a break. We're gonna get the black people who are criminals. Just get all the black people off. Is that what we doing? If he was Caucasian, he wouldn't have even been charged. Mm. Well, listen, I guess I'm on the wrong side of history because I'm feeling like Jussie lied. Jussie was race baiting. Jussie thought that all these black people was gonna get together and march for his cause in the city of Chicago. I don't like that. I don't, and he was lying all along. Like I said, that defeats the purpose of the real cause. Like, why lie about racism? It's not a problem with us. Us is our own worst enemy. Okay. Free Jussie. Oh, child. Michelle, it's funny, but you are speaking facts. I'm speaking facts. I'm just saying why. All these crazy defenders better call in. You better tell them slap my, they better call in. Dang. Well, you always late. Don't be late. Click the bell twice. Click the bell twice so that you will be notified with everybody else. Okay. Now let me read some of this story. Let me read some of this story while we got Jussie up here. Hold on. What GD say? He took advantage of black empathy. Everyone makes mistakes, but when he didn't confess, he looked like a clown. There it is. Boom. There it is. Okay. For all y'all people defending him, he had opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to say, yes, I lied. I'm sorry. It was a problem. But he let it continue over and over and over again. He wasted time. He wasted resources. He wasted manpower. He wasted the court's time. He wasted the lawyer's time. He wasted everybody's time when he could have said it years ago. He could have just said, I lied and be done with it. Then, we would have moved on. He probably would have got less time. He probably would have, everything would have been done. He probably would have been on his apology tour like Shekinah. Shout out to Shekinah Joe. I mean, come on now. We've been going through this for so long. We already knew what was going to happen. He should get off. If he was a white actor, here we go. Here we go. If he's not. Jussie beat himself up, and now he has been clowned for years and lost work. A big fine and probation is enough. Well, the judge didn't think so. Justin been saying slick stuff in the courtroom. Jussie's lawyer's been allegedly saying stuff. Like, apparently the attorney the lawyers and everybody else felt differently. So there's that. You said stop putting race in it. Race started it. Race started. He said it was MAGA country, and they put a noose around his neck. Like, what's worse to black people than lynching? Come on, y'all. Anyway, he was guilty, and now he's a felon. I feel bad. I feel bad, but it happens. This is the story. It'll be told. Maybe 10 years from now, he will be a millionaire telling his story. Like y'all said, it'll be a Lifetime movie. His pride and narcissism wouldn't let him admit he lied through his teeth. Just ridiculous. Not to mention he bothered us all of that. The beginning of New Year. Bye, Jussie. Child. Jussie, whole family confused and crazy. Don't do that. He could have flipped it so many ways. He could have said it was a movie stunt gone wrong. He coulda, woulda, shoulda, but he did. Not at 3 a.m, though. Well, his grandmama didn't go to jail with him like she said she Y'all was paying attention. Who else was in the courtroom? I missed it. I need to go watch it. Jussie guilty of gross misrepresentation. Okay. Whew, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Look, y'all on my side. That's okay. Y'all ain't gotta be on my side. If y'all believe Jussie, y'all feel like Jussie. Listen, they would have called it a prank and that would have been the end of it. You may have a point, but again, it looks bad for the cause as a whole. So that is why in this particular instance, I'm pro. Look, and he still didn't get much time. 3 months. 3 months ain't nothing in the grand scheme of things. Come on now. Y'all act like he got sentenced to life in prison. He gonna release a new album called Juicy Tales from Dropping the Soap Volume 150 by Jesselina Juicy Couture Smollett. Oh, Lord. 5 months, my bad. He got 5 months, but still it's not a year. Y'all act like he gonna be in there a long time. He gonna get in there, he gonna come out buff. Y'all see he done gained a little bit of weight. Hold on, let me put this back in. He done gained a little bit of weight. And where is it? Hold on, let me see. Hold on. He done gained a little bit of weight. And yeah, he gonna go in and come out buff, honey. He gonna come out buff. He gonna be doing workout videos over on the YouTube. He gonna be Justin gonna come back stronger. I feel like he gonna come back stronger than ever. He gonna do an Empire Part 2. He probably have his own show. Y'all know Lee Daniels gonna be there when he get out. He just went there when he went in. Chicago is not MAGA country. We knew he was lying when it first came out. Okay, that's what the people of Chicago. Look, y'all people in Chicago, I know it's some Chicago people in here. I want to hear what y'all think. Y'all think he shouldn't serve time or y'all think he should serve time? If y'all in Chicago, I don't know. Press 1. Press 1 if you think this sentence was right, and press 6 if you feel like it was too much. Raymond said, as a gay man, I'm embarrassed for Jussie. The crazy part is he really feels like he's the gay MLK. He lied all the way to the cell. Fist in the air. Okay, fist in the air. He is the gay Tupac. Hold on, what y'all saying? We got some ones, we got some twos. Okay, there goes 6. There goes some ones. There goes 6. There go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 6. A 5. Try like you being funny. A 1, 1, 1. Okay. 1, 1. 1 plus. Okay, 1. Okay, there goes 6. 1. Y'all think it was just for the most part. Okay. You said, is Subway even open at 2 a.m.? I don't know. Well, they say that Subway stay open all night, but even with that, he did have his little did he have a salad or a sandwich? Whatever it was, he was in the process of eating it when the police came. So how is he gonna go through all of that? Gonna do roundhouse kicks, get a noose around your neck, and still walk away with your Subway sandwich or your salad intact. They had a video of him walking through the damn lobby with his Subway bag in his hand. Now, come on, y'all. Anyway, I'm digressing. We already talked about this story a gazillion times. He got 150 days, 4 months, and 28 days. He would probably do 2 months and be out. Exactly. It's not a lot of time. It's not a lot of time. My husband said he doesn't give a F. Oh, tell your husband, okay, we him. I can see them giving him probation. He got probation. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, them tuna sandwiches is good. Okay. Anywho, have we touched on the cancellations yet? No, we've been talking about Jussie for all this time because I'm gonna read this story and we're gonna be done with him. Because this is the only reason I'm here. Because my Patreon people was like, you better come on here and talk about Jussie. Okay. Jussie was sentenced to 150 days in jail for his elaborate hoax on the streets of Chicago. Jussie went off on the judge, telling him if he dies in prison, it is not so bad. It got so intense, Jussie was taken into custody and left with his fist in the air. Oh, should we watch it? Let's see. Hold on, let's see. Oh, let me put my disclaimer up. Let me put my disclaimer up. The views and opinions expressed straight from there. No, not that one. This is copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. This is fair use, okay, for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teachers, blah, 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 blah. Y'all get it. Okay. Now, this is from TMZ. They had the little video. Let's see what had happened. Oh, no, not the ad. Hold on. We're going to let this run 15 seconds while I talk to y'all. Why y'all be calling him Juicy? Shout out to Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle gave him that. Okay, here we go.
So the jury found you guilty and I've sentenced you as I have. You have the right to appeal the findings and rulings of the court or ask your sentence to be modified. To do those things, you need to file a notice of appeal in writing within 30 days. You may also file a motion to modify your sentence, which would have to be filed in writing within 30 days. Anything not stated in those filings are waived for purposes of appeal. You cannot afford lawyers or transcripts. They would be provided free of charge. Do you have any questions?
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal. That's what I would like to say.
Okay.
I am not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this, and I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself, and you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time. I am not suicidal.
Okay. Mr. Uche, let me inquire, are there any post-sentencing motions you care to present right now?
Yes, Judge.
Yes. All right. Defendants remanded to the custody of sheriff. Court is adjourned.
I want to see the fist in the air. There you go. There you go. Tupac. Thug life. Thug life. Thug life. That y'all know. Thug life. He gonna have that thug life tatted on his chest when he come out. I am not. I ain't saying that word, but I am not. Oh gosh. Why y'all? Yes, Usher doing it over there too. Y'all got Usher. Shout out to Usher. I forgot Usher was back there. Oh my God, y'all so funny. That's the Usher. That's the Truth Tour. Okay, that's the Truth Tour back then. That tour was on. I went to the tour, honey. It was in Phillips Arena. I don't even think Phillips Arena was Phillips Arena back then. Anywho, enough of Juicy. He's gone. He's gone. If y'all want to send him some commissary and some cigarettes and stuff, y'all can do it. He's only gonna be there for about 2-3 months, if that. Send him a little something. He got 5 months, but they saying with good behavior, it might just be 2 or 3. I don't know. He said that was a movie. It would be, look, he gonna be the next Anna Delvey on Netflix in about 5 years. And just give him time. Give him time. Hopefully he can play himself and then he can get a little coins. But I'm digressing. Let me finish reading this. Hold on. I want to see the movie. Oh, look, the grandmother was in court, y'all. Why y'all let me turn it off? Hold on, let me go back. The grandmama was in court. I done missed all the good stuff. Hold on, go back. Hold on, we about to watch this. We ain't got nothing but time. We ain't got nothing but time. Hold on.
Mr. Allen, how about a chair? Would that be helpful?
I'm gonna.
I need a mic.
She's the boss, Judge. She's gotta tell me where to go.
I want to be heard.
Okay. Fair enough.
My name is Molly Smollett. I am 92 years old. I have lived in New Mexico for over 25 years, but I am originally from New York, where I was a film editor. I am the proud grandmother of Jussie and his siblings. I felt compelled to come and tell you that the Jussie I know and love does not match up with the media's betrayal of him. And I'm talking to you guys. You haven't done a good job on investigative reporting. I've worked on documentaries. I know what it is. I've gone through the McCarthy period. I marched with Martin Luther King and marched out Washington, and I'm here now. And so you got to do better. I'm challenging you to do more investigative reporting. Jussie himself, as you have heard from the testimonials, is a very gentle, kind, and generous young man, and his empathy is infinite, which translates in giving of himself. Jussie has always been active in the pressing issues facing our communities, such as HIV, AIDS, voting rights, and other urgent social problems in America. I also have fought against injustice forever, and I feel it's in our DNA. I attribute this to being Jewish and the persecution of my ancestors. The Hebrew words tikkun olam means to repair the world, and that's what I do, and that's what Jussie does. I will end by saying that Jussie is loved and respected by all who know him. And I ask you, the judge, not to send him to prison. If you do, send me along with him, okay?
Oh.
And I thank you for letting me talk. Thank you so much. Thank you all. It's nice to be in Chicago.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you.
Shay, you can help her get back.
Thanks.
With the
Just
family.
said, grandmama
Thank
gonna
you so
save
much.
me.
They have suffered so much.
See.
They have suffered. He is a black man. He is biracial. He has suffered in his community. Grandmama say he has suffered. He is half black. He is not all white. He didn't get the white privilege that I had growing up. Y'all need to forgive Jussie. Forgive him because his white side. Okay, I'm sorry. It's too much. It's too much. Why is it that, okay. We'll see. I wasn't going to go there, but why is it that some biracial people be trying to go hard for this pro-black, and it just fell flat. It just fell flat. Shout out to you, colorist Claudia. Colorist Claudia and Jussie are one and the same. Hold on, let me finish reading. It said, Judge Lynn pointed to Jussie's testimony during trial when he talked about his life and he talked about social justice and how much it meant to him and his family. And the judge noted the irony and hypocrisy that Jussie engineered a hate crime. How could you do this? How could you do this when you're all about social justice and equality? The judge says that Jussie wasn't motivated by money, but he did it because he craved the attention and thought he could boost his profile by tapping into the social justice movement in America. He said he just wanted to make himself more famous, throwing himself a national pity party. I need you to put your fist down, Jussie. I need you to put your fist down, Jussie. You was I. The judge called Jussie arrogant, selfish, narcissistic, and he did damage to real victims of hate crimes. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? Okay. Victims are always reluctant to come forward, and Jussie did them no favors. In fact, the judge says Jussie lied repeatedly about the incident. The judge made it clear he was not sentencing Jussie to satisfy public opinion. It was purely a matter of what Jussie did. The judge said there was nothing he could do that would be worse than what he did to himself, saying Jussie destroyed his own life by his shenanigans. Jussie declined to speak in open court before sentencing. Oh, wait. She said, send him along with me. Okay, Jussie's 92-year-old grandma, we saw her. And the lawyer for the city of Chicago made it clear this was not a victimless crime, saying more than 30 Chicago cops investigated the case and had to review more than 1,500 hours of surveillance video. They went door to door in the freezing cold to get to the bottom of the case. They amassed more than 1,000 hours in overtime. It caused fatigue, it caused stress, and so the community wanted its money back. They said Jussie was wrong. Black people and white people, they said Jussie was wrong. The white people of Chicago, the Caucasians of Chicago said we is not racist. We are not. We are not. This is not MAGA country. And the black people said he lied on us so the real racists won't get caught. This is horrible. The lawyer also said Jussie has made real hate crime victims hesitant to come forward. Jussie's lawyers made a series of arguments during the hearing, imploring the judge to throw it out. Throw it out. Notably, the lawyer argued that because of the pretrial publicity by city officials, including the police commissioner, that Jussie did not enjoy the constitutional protection of being presumed innocent. The judge rejected that argument. So his lawyer was saying that y'all had already said he was guilty from the get-go. The judge also turned thumbs down on the argument Jussie was entitled to a public trial, and that his lawyer argued was not the case. The special prosecutor fired back even during the pandemic. The trial was open to reporters, and also the defense didn't want cameras in the courtroom during the trial. So basically, she's saying that, oh, now you saying that it was a closed trial and you didn't want it, but then in the pandemic, it was open and you said you didn't want the cameras in there. So she said it's rich they're making this argument now. So now they're making an argument that everybody should have been in here. But back then, you didn't want nobody to know. You didn't want people to see all of the evidence that they had. Oh, child, this is juicy. Juicy's case is juicy. Hold on. Linda R. said the real victim of a hate crime is Chicago native son Emmett Till. Black History Month is all year. Okay, y'all talk about Black History Month is over. It is not. Learn your history. Learn your history. Thank you, Linda R. for bringing that back to light. Like that man got lynched over something that didn't even happen. Somebody lied on him. Emmett Till, go watch the movie, child. Go watch the movie. But I'm digressing. You said his lawyer was right. Well, y'all better call in. I've been talking about this too long. This should have been last. But anywho, let me continue. A jury found the Empire actor guilty of 5 of the 6 felony counts against him for lying to Chicago police about being the victim of a racist, homophobic attack. Okay, y'all remember everything that happened. Look, here go the body cam footage. Okay. Oh, when I cut this up, it's gonna be so much. Here go the body cam. Hold on. I think the Subway sandwich was on the table.
Is there anything inside the apartment?
Hold on, we're gonna make this big.
Okay.
Look, there go the sub right there. Hold on, there go the sub right there on the left. Y'all see that Subway bag right there?
Do you want to take it off or anything?
Yeah, I do. I just want to see.
So he was eating his sandwich while I cannot.
Yeah, this is all being audibly and visually recorded.
in his house. They're filming you. Like audio. I guess when they didn't know they were walking into I don't want to be filmed. Okay, so can we
I'm over it. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Yes, there's a movie on Emmett Till. It's called Women of the Movement. Okay, Women of the Movement. I believe it's on. What is it on, y'all? Is it on Hulu? Yeah, is it on Amazon Prime? It's on one of them, Hulu or Amazon Prime. Called Women of the Movement. Y'all need to watch it. It is great. It tells you everything that happened with Emmett Till. It's horrible. Makes you mad. Makes you mad. Okay, it shows you everything that happened and how Black people are unfairly prosecuted. This situation right here is not it. Okay. Hit that like button if you are joining the stream. Don't be rushing me, Jesse Ogilvy. Yes, hit that like button. Oh, it's on Hulu. Thank you, all the people. Thank you. It's on Hulu. Y'all go watch it. Anyway, moving on from Jussie Smollett. Okay, hold on. What did I have next? I don't even remember who was on the agenda. Hold on, I gotta read my phone. I know y'all know. I know y'all know. I know. Hush. I know. Be quiet. Let me get this together, okay? Since we on the pro-Black stance right now, and I'm all in my feelings. I'm the gay Tupac. Anyway, since we on the pro-Black stance right now, what about this Black Panther producer who actually was banking while Black? Y'all heard about that? I know y'all already heard about it. Okay, hold on. I gotta pull it up. The Black Panther director. I'm sorry, I didn't have it up. Jussie thought he was doing a scene on Empire. It's too much. It's too much. Okay. So the Black Panther director, Ryan Coogler, okay, Ryan Coogler, who was arrested, well, detained at an Atlanta bank and an Atlanta Bank of America. Atlanta is filled with all these Black people who allegedly have money, okay, and they don't know about private banks, but that's neither here nor there. But he was in Atlanta, okay, back in January 2022. The police actually, hold on, I got a body cam footage. The police actually detained this man because he went up to the cashier with a surgical mask on, as is required in most banks in Atlanta. They had a sign up and his sunglasses because it'd be sunny. And they detained him. Look at this body cam footage because he presented the cashier with a note asking for a $12,000 withdrawal from his account. The lady, who is apparently Black and pregnant, went and told the lady to be discreet. He was like, "Can you please be discreet? Count this, back in the back somewhere so that all these people in this place won't see me." Hold on, I gotta hear what they had said. I'm sorry. I'm gonna pause it. But he said, "Can you please count this in the back for these people won't see me?" Because Atlanta been rough these days with the pandemic. People ain't working like they supposed to work. They follow you outside the bank and they steal your money. Everybody breaking in cars. Everybody, listen, all these people from the north, Detroit, Chicago, New York. They moving down to Atlanta. I told y'all Atlanta is full. Everybody came to Atlanta during the pandemic because Atlanta was the only city that was open. Everybody else shut down. They tried to shut down anyway. But Atlanta, our governor said no, even though our mayor said yes. And then we Black. So what do? We go out to the club. We party. We was like, damn, a pandemic. We don't give a damn. We gonna wear our mask in the club with 1,000 people. Are we not gonna wear our mask and we still gonna be in there with 1,000 people smoking hookah? So the people's like, how is everybody in Atlanta down there smoking hookah? So they came down here and all the crime got started. He said, how Detroit get in this? I'm blaming y'all because Atlanta is full. Okay, Atlanta is full. Y'all keep talking about Atlanta so bad. All the cars getting broken into, all the tires being taken. That didn't happen before the pandemic. That didn't. Anyway, I'm digressing. So Ryan, he was like, listen, It's been hard. I need my cash, but I want you to go in the back and count it and bring it out and give it to me discreetly. He wrote it down on a handwritten letter. He said, listen, this is what I want. Cashier didn't feel it. She called the police. She said, this black man got a mask on and some glasses. And I don't understand it. And it's interesting though, because apparently he actually put his card in there. He put his, Bank of America, after you tell her what you want, you fill out your little withdrawal slip or whatever, your check or whatever the case may be. If you have an account in the bank, they'll say, swipe your card now, please. And you swipe your card, you enter your PIN, and they count your money and give it to you. At least that's what they used to do. I ain't been to the bank in so long. But if you get a whole bunch of money, they go in the back sometimes, they count, they give it to you, neatly in a little envelope. Cause most of them know that, if you're getting a lot of money, because a lot of people go to strip club and stuff and get a lot of ones, and 500 ones look like $5,000 because people don't know what that big stack is. They think this big stack of ones might be 20s or something, but I'm digressing. So however much amount of money it is, they'll be discreet. They'll put a little bag for you, whatever. If you have your own bag, don't ask me how I know this. You give them your own bag. They put it in there, they'll lock it up, give it to you, whatever. But some banks, depending on where you go, if you don't have a relationship with the bank, I'm sure he was visiting. He just went into the bank thinking, if I go into Bank of America, because it's all around the country, I can get my money. They be acting funny. I'm just letting you know, no matter how much money black people get, the bank acts funny. Don't ask me how I know. I went in well one time. I was trying to get some money. Don't ask me why. I wanted all my money out this Bank America account. Not all of it, just a little bit, maybe like 20 G's in cash. I wanted it. Don't ask me why. It's not your business. Ryan went, he wanted $12,000. The lady called the police. I'm just saying, banking while black is a thing. While I didn't get arrested, they told me I couldn't get it. They said they don't keep that much money in the bank. I'm like, what? Bank of America don't keep $20,000 in the bank? What kind of bank is this? Is this what kind of bank don't got $20,000? Then she said I had to come back when the manager was there. So yes, banking while black is a thing. Can you imagine a Caucasian man when Bob go in there? If Bob, the Caucasian, goes in there with his slip, don't you think they just give him his money and send him on his way? If he got his ID, his bank card, his PIN number. But black people, we're not supposed to have that much money. We're not supposed to get that much money. And a lot of people talk about the IRS. The IRS don't care if you withdraw. They give a damn if you deposit. They want to know why you depositing $10,000 in cash. Where you get this cash from? Is this drug money? That is why the bank is required to report deposits. But if my money is already there, you can best believe they know how it got there and when and how. I'm just saying. They know electronic. Look, when people do electronic deposits, they know where it came from. When people do direct deposits, they know where it came from. The IRS ain't got to ask you all that because they know where it came from. It don't matter if your direct deposit is $50,000. They know where it came from. They know it didn't come from you out on the street getting $5 for a piece of crack. They know that. But if you go and put money in the bank, they don't know. But that's a whole nother story. Anyway, he wasn't depositing. He was withdrawing. There was no reason for anybody to ask him any questions, especially if the money was available and if he had his ID. The only thing that lady had to do, since he had on a surgical mask, which in Atlanta, despite what you may think, is required when you go in any Bank of America. They haven't taken the signs down yet. Okay? If they listen, I think they look, the tellers wearing masks. Anyway, what y'all saying in this chat? I'm upset because y'all acting like banking while black doesn't exist. It's a thing. PNC Bank did it to me and my brother. Okay. Run him his money. It don't matter how much it is. If it's 10,000, if it's 50,000, if it was my little 20,000. If I want my cash to buy what I want to buy, give it to me. But anyway, if y'all want to know, I was buying a truck. I was buying a Jeep. Okay. I was buying my Jeep. This was a long time ago. And, I wanted to pay for it. I just wanted to pay for it. It's just, anyway, it's a long story. Anyway, he traveled a long way from home, California to Georgia. Some banks make you let them know so you can have access to your cash. That it? Okay. No, I just lied. While I'm reading this, I just thought about it. I didn't buy my Jeep with that money. No, I didn't. Anyway, I'll tell y'all about why I got it on Patreon. I was just thinking my Jeep was $19,999, and I did pay for it cash, but that wasn't why I got this cash out the bank. But that's a whole nother story. But when I bought my Jeep, and this is a little banking thing, when I bought my Jeep, they had to report to the IRS that I bought my Jeep in cash. So, like I said, people track when it's over $10,000, but that's when you have 10,000 in cash to deposit or to do other things with. As far as withdrawing it, they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. Anyway, I would take my money out of Bank of America. Okay, she was black. He wanted to pay his nanny without taxes. Oh, okay. Check out the 911 call. Okay, we're gonna look at it. Okay, hold on. Let me look at this. So, okay. He was stunned when cops pull guns on him. We talking about Ryan Coogler, bacon Rob Black. I know I done went all around the world, but this is what we're talking about. As he tried to make a legal withdrawal from his bank account. Okay, we got a video. We got the body cam video. Okay, he demanded explanation. Here is the actual letter that he presented to the cashier. Hold on, I'll make it big for y'all. He said, "I would like to withdraw $12,000 cash from my checking account. Period. Please do the money. Please do the money counter somewhere else. I'd like to be discreet." This is what he said. Let me make it big. It ain't getting no bigger. This is what he said. So I don't see nothing in there to say, "Give me all the money, I'm gonna shoot it up." I'm gonna shoot it up. I don't see that in this letter. Do y'all see that in this letter? So apparently, the cops called the police. The teller called the police, and here is the video that she of the 911 call.
Do you know what
Lord,
I
here
see
go this
here?
ad again.
I see every
Hold
single
on,
house
y'all.
with
Hold on. Yes, hit that like if you're enjoying the stream. We're about to listen to the 911 call in just a minute. Okay.
First, click
Where
the
it go?
button below this
Skip it.
video to see if you qualify.
A customer passed me a note, and so I just told my manager I didn't feel comfortable. So he told me to call police while he, I guess, stalled for
What
a
is
minute.
what is on the note, ma'am?
It just says I want to withdraw $12,000. Just be discreet.
Is this an actual customer, or are they trying to rob the bank?
They had a debit card and he inserted it. He gave me a California ID, but I was like, okay. How do you want the cash back? And he's like, just look at the note.
And he had no weapons, correct?
Not that I know of. He just has on black sunshades and a black hat.
Is he a black male, white male?
He's a black male. And every time I ask him like a question, he's like, look at the note.
So, okay.
But he inserted his debit card, and then I asked for his ID. He handed me his ID as a California ID. But I didn't look at his name because I'm just like so shook up. Like, I don't know what he's trying to do. So I just told him, give me one moment. I have to get my manager.
Okay, so none of his information was even verified. Okay. He might just want to be discreet, but I have police en route.
Yeah, he might. But it just seemed weird.
Sounds to me like she felt disrespected because she was like, I didn't even look at the ID because I can't. And so it sounded like, maybe he was a little brash when she said, how do you want your dollars, your money? And he said, look at that note, look at that note, look at that note. But that's still no reason to call authorities, in my humble opinion. Now, we also have body cam footage of the situation. Let's see what was given in this body cam. Okay, hold on. The bank manager. What did the manager say? The man, I don't know.
Wait, what?
Oh wait,
Listen
let
to
me
what he
rewind
said.
it.
Have you ever? No, I am listening. Okay. Have you ever considered speaking to them about what it is you're trying to do prior to doing?
Hold on, that's not that video. I hear something else playing. Oh, that's that video. It's two videos. So this is the body cam footage.
Hey, sir. Do me a favor, man. Come this way. Put your hand behind your back.
Hey, no, I'm back. Got it. Is there any reason y'all doing this, bro?
Give me 1 second. Hold on. Is that him with the green flag?
No, sir.
204 on the other thing.
Fellas, I really should do it. I mean,
What's going on, my man?
trying to put money on my own.
You said what? Yeah, what's up? This your phone?
Yeah, sure.
You have ID on you?
I got everything on me.
Where?
But the thing I'm trying to explain to you right now, sir, and you know, listen to me.
I'm listening.
You come on my
I'm mad already. I don't know about y'all. We're gonna continue. Hold on.
work, man. And it'll tell you everything about me. And if you just run my name, you'll understand why you should take me off these cuts. You can not do it.
This is your name?
It's gonna be really bad for you. Yes,
Okay.
that's my name.
So Ryan Coogler. Okay.
Hooks. COOGLER. Just put it in Google.
He said, Google me. Google me.
I'm really trying to keep it from being a bad day on your job, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Black man and black man, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And he was trying to talk to the black man, like, please. I'm really trying to help you.
Hey, Ryan. My supervisor's gonna go
Black
out.
man said, just sit in the car.
Right there. I'm
I called him.
Just one shake, bro.
Say what?
Just one shake. Somebody take my glasses off my face. I'm gonna have a panic attack, bro.
You got you. You need some air?
I mean, I gotta be honest with you, man. I just can't believe this, man. Is that my family baby nurse? Did y'all have her detained right now?
Who? Sit here.
The baby nurse, the Filipino woman that was in the back seat. Did y'all have her detained right now?
Yes. She's being detained. All right.
We'll know if he suing anybody yet, y'all. Hold on.
Man.
All right. So we got a
Yeah,
call
I heard somebody ask me if I passed a note.
Yeah.
This might have been one of these dudes,
So basically, we got a call, and from what we got the call, it seems like someone was trying to rob the bank. Something about you passing a note to the teller, something to that effect. Can you just tell me what's going on? Or?
Yeah, bro. It's a medical assistant that works in my house that prefers to be paid in cash. Every time I make a withdrawal to pay her, because it's a large amount, she works a lot.
Yeah.
If I don't write down on a note how much I went out, and then I don't want it ran through the money counter right there at the desk, the whole bank ends up looking at me because they just hear money going through the money through the account. And I don't feel safe getting money out like that. So every time I go to withdraw it, I put that amount, the account I want to take it out of, and I put my own card in, and then they usually take like always just get the money from me. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I don't understand.
So
what's going on.
Well, that's like I said, that's the reason why we're out here, and that's the reason why we detained everybody, because we didn't know exactly what was going on.
So if he this is my problem. This is what banking in black looks like. Okay, banking while black looks like. Like they put black men in handcuffs. If it was a Caucasian man, don't you know he would just be sitting there? He is no threat. They have already said he has no weapons. It was a non-violent crime. He was sitting there waiting on them when they got there. So why is he in handcuffs being humiliated like this? As a black man, yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
So you make
But I was
these.
trying. But I mean, I gotta be honest with you, man. Y'all never asked me what's going on.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we in those situations.
Y'all just left it down on me. You know what I'm saying?
Where's your ID? In this pocket?
They gave the man the ID back. They know who he is. Like, okay, look, I'm looking at all the videos now. Shout out to TMZ. TMZ posted all the videos. Okay, so that was the body cam footage as they were questioning him. Now he demanded an explanation after he got released. It says, as you can see in the video obtained by TMZ, the famed director of Black Panther and Creed is unsure why he was suddenly surrounded by police and then handcuffed and brought out to the squad car. Even before Ryan has a clue as to why they detained them, he tries telling the officers during the incident, they got the wrong guy. I'm innocent. He calmly pointed to them his work badge and said, this me. He's shooting the Black Panther or Panther sequel in ATL, and he suggested that they Google him. Anywho, here he is after the fact, demanding an explanation after he was released from handcuffs.
Have you ever considered
Hold on.
speaking to
Look at
them
that.
about what it is you're trying to do prior to doing?
Wait a minute. This is it right here.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
And my t-shirt and my baby nurse is getting thrown in the back of the car, bro. Handcuffed. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem. I need everybody's name.
They're writing all your.
I need everybody's name. You know what I'm saying? And I need to find out who made that call in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what
It
I
came
mean?
from the bank.
Yeah.
Came from the
I need to
bank.
find out who made the
That's
call.
fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. You have all right to do so.
Yeah, I got.
But I just want you to understand what my sergeant advised you on the nature of the call. That's all I need you to understand.
Have you ever
Okay.
considered speaking to them before you make a transaction like that? Have you ever had something like this happen?
Have I ever been arrested?
No.
Wait, what?
Listen to what he's saying.
Have you
Listen.
ever?
No, I am listening.
Okay. Have you ever considered speaking to them about what it is you're trying to do prior to doing?
So can I explain something to you, bro?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I had to pause this for a minute. Why are they talking to him like he 12? Listen to what he's saying. Listen to what he's saying. It don't matter what he's saying. Y'all goddamn got me. I'm sorry. I'm cursing. Y'all got me in handcuffs. I'm just trying to get my
I went
money.
to CVS out here the other day to get a vaccine. I came outside, smelled like smoke in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? I was getting a vaccine.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to fuck around out here, bro. Like, I'm not saying out loud how much money I'm taking up. That's why I'm writing down.
I'm not talking about speaking to somebody like that. I'm saying, hey, can I speak to a manager in an office somewhere? Have you ever considered doing
I'm
something
gonna
like that?
consider it now that y'all
Okay.
fucking drew guns on me.
Yeah.
I was trying to take money out. But up to this point, at every Bank of America I ever gone to in my entire fucking life, just never happened.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
So y'all explaining y'all perspective, right?
Yeah.
Y'all the ones with guns and vests.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What's my perspective? What's my perspective?
I know you
At the bank, she never said it was a fucking problem, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, hey, is that gonna be okay with you?
Because she
She
said
said,
it was
yeah.
a fucking
I
problem.
put my own card in, put my own pin in. She asked to see my ID. I gave it to her.
Yeah.
And she goes in the back, and I'm
I
waiting
gave
for
her
the,
my
for- for
shit.
the- and then the people keep coming out. Hey, they taking care of you. They taking care of you. Everything's it's taking a little while. Next thing I hear fucking Glocks.
Yeah.
I hear Glocks getting
You're
pulled
a-
out. That's what I hear.
You're a Glock.
I hear Glocks getting pulled out from unholstering. Hey, sir, can I talk to you for a minute?
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So you see my perspective.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean,
He
How many
flustered,
how many
man.
options you got
I'm
on this?
so pissed off.
it's not, man.
Like sometimes you be in a situation where it's like, damn, here we go again. I'm explaining why the fuck I gotta get my goddamn money out the bank. I'm a motherfucking millionaire. I can't get 12 measly G's out the bank without the police being called on me. I'm a black man in America. Now, it's certain stations, it's certain YouTube channels, it's certain news outlets saying he walked up in there with a mask and glasses on. He looked like a bank robber. It's a motherfucking pandemic. Some of us Some of us, look, all the white people ain't wearing, some of the white people, some of the Caucasians ain't wearing masks because, whatever reason, I don't know. But a lot of us black people, we believe the government trying to kill us. We gonna wear this mask till we don't have to wear this mask no more. And the fact that Bank America make you wear masks. The teller got on the mask, I'm gonna have on the mask too. You ain't gonna damn have me in here breathing this stale air in the bank. So I'm gonna wear a mask, you got on the mask. How is it that now they're gonna demonize a black man in a surgical mask with sunglasses on a sunny day in Atlanta? And I see some of y'all, look, some of y'all brown people out there. Some of y'all brown people out there saying that too. He had on a mask. He had on a mask in a bank. He shouldn't have worn a mask in a bank to get that much money. Why was he getting that much money anyway? I mean, what did he need cash for? I mean, does he have a credit card? Does he have a checks? Why would he need cash? It doesn't matter why he needed cash. That was his money. He wanted to take his money out the bank. I'm pissed off too, Rodolfo. I'm pissed off that these raggedy ass people, even black people, are demonizing this man like he ain't supposed to go to the bank and request his own money. If you got $20 in the bank and you go get it and they say you can't get it, you should be pissed off. He had however many millions, he getting 12 G's. So what? What difference does it make? What he got to do with it? And then he explained it to the cops what he got to do with it. I wouldn't explain shit. Fuck you. I want to get $12,000. Just because I want to have $12,000 in my pocket. That's my spending money for the day. What you worried about it for? Like, I'm just pissed off. I'm just pissed off. Like, if you put your money in a bank, if you put your money wherever you put your money, if it is legally feasible to do so, like withdrawing from a bank, withdrawing from a savings account, however the case may be, you should be able to get your money when you want. Period. Okay, I'm done. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. It's 1,500 of y'all in here. If you are just getting here, like this video, please. And if you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. What do y'all think about Ryan Coogler? He tried to tell him. He told the brother. He said, "Black man to black man." Listen, just Google me. Just before you even start this, just go ahead and type the Google in your phone so we can just let this go. You can let me go right now. It don't have to end up on TMZ 3-4 months later. Look, social media gonna kill y'all. I am the director of Black Panther, the biggest black film. This is Wakanda. They called Atlanta Wakanda, and Atlanta police trying to lock me up. And a black Atlanta police got me sitting here in handcuffs. The black man could have said, "Let me let you out the handcuffs, man. Go ahead and explain." But no, you got him. You could have unlocked the handcuffs and let the man explain. I'm still pissed off about the handcuffs. Then a white man come around. The white man really is robbing the bank. And they pull him over to the side. "Come here, Jim Bob. Explain to me why you here, Jim Bob." Got his hand on the shoulder, everything. "Yeah, Jim Bob, what's going on, Jim Bob? Why were you yelling at the teller, the lady, the teller with a gun? Why, Jim Bob? Look, put your gun down. Put your gun down. And to make your deposits tomorrow. Just go home and talk to Shirley Ann. Everything will be all right, Jim Bob." I'm just saying, why is it so different? What is this banking while black? I'm serious. We can't get our own money. The resources are messed up. And I know some of y'all feel the way of that same way about Jussie. Okay, Jussie. Look, somebody could have went out. Look, a white Caucasian man, Jim Bob, could have went out in Chicago at 2 a.m. in the morning to get his sub sandwich. And Joey, Jim, and Hank, he had them wait around the corner with a rope. Jim Bob said, "Put that rope around my neck. Put that rope around my neck. And I'm going to tell the people that they said this Black Lives Matter country." 3 a.m. What y'all think? The police would have locked Jim Bob up? Same way they did Jussie Juicy. Yes, Hank and Joey May. Joey, I don't know, child. Anywho, I don't know why I started talking about we already done with Jussie. I don't even know where they came from. But yes, Bank of America owes Ryan Coogler an apology. I say all that to say this. Bank of America owes Ryan Coogler an apology. Damn, I've been running my mouth for an hour. What I got in this red cup, you do not want to know, and I'm not gonna tell you. Anywho, moving on. This is fun. I need to do this more often with my red cup. This is MAGA Town, okay? Now they're gonna say it was Black Lives Matter Town. If it was Jim Bob, I'm just saying replace Justin with Jim Bob. Follow me. Anyway, you late, Kendra. Hey, Kendra. Okay. Now we're moving on. Okay. Shout out to Ryan Coogler. Okay, it seems like they said, it seems like he resolved the matter before it became public, because apparently he said, Bank of America has made amends. I'm good. I'm moving on. I got my money. Okay, it's done. Now you said Bank of America screwed with Wendy Williams too. Was it Bank of America? I thought it was Wells Fargo with Wendy Williams. Was it Bank of America? Anyway, I'm digressing. I'd be darned if I let someone dictate to me about getting my own money out the bank. Sharon, why are these people? Why are the commenters on social media saying that why he getting $12,000 anyway? What the hell? I'm still mad. I'm done. Now, who else did I have on the agenda? Remind me, y'all, who else did I have on the agenda? I've been talking for a whole hour. Oh my God, this is a long live. Oh, okay. I had Wendy and Sherri and Nick and The Real. Okay. So y'all listen. It seems like daytime talk show, since we talk about Wendy and Wells Fargo and everybody else, it seems like daytime talk show is changing. It's changing right before our eyes. And while y'all just coming in, go ahead and like this video, please. Talk about Wendy Williams, Sherri Shepherd, The View. No, not The View. Thank God. The View is still on. The Real and Nick Cannon. Now, daytime talk show, apparently we got new people coming. We got Sherri Shepherd and apparently Jennifer Hudson. We had a new talk show, Nick Cannon, and The Real's been on for 8 years. Well, apparently now that Wendy is stepping aside, Sherri says she got her position. Apparently Deb Mercury decided, okay, Nick, it's time for you to go. Apparently nobody's watching Nick Cannon. I don't see Nick Cannon show, so I don't know. Some of y'all may like it. The only time I see it is on social media. So Nick Cannon is under Deb Mercury. So Nick Cannon's gone. Okay, they got Sherri. They done killed two birds with one stone. Now, allegedly, according to the blogs, okay, The Real has also been canceled after 8 seasons. So I'm like, what will daytime TV look like now without Wendy in the morning, without her hot topics? Well, I don't know if y'all were looking at Nick anyway. And then with The Real gone, what will be left? The View and CNN. I don't know. I don't watch daytime TV and court shows. I don't know. It's just interesting what is going on. And speaking of that, y'all know Wendy had once said a long time ago that they would have to damn drag her out of there. Okay. She said she would never give up her seat. She also made a comment about, when she's sick, if something was to happen to her, you would just get Wendy reruns all day long. It'll be the best of Wendy all day long because she's not letting anybody steal her spot. She said that before she left. Now here we go. Here's Sherri. Sherri's been, one of the guest hosts while Wendy has been on the sick and shut-in list. Nick Cannon was up there. Michael Rappaport was up there. Fat Joe and Remy Ma. Leah Remini, just so many people and sat in the spot, while Wendy is recovering. Well, Sherri, y'all know I had did it. I said it was a hostile takeover. Okay, if you just getting here, you may not have known. I said in a couple of videos ago, it was a hostile takeover that Sherri conspired. She really wanted this position. Sherri even went publicly and said, they asked me to co-host, and I said, no, I will not co-host. I need to do this on my own. So Sherri was like, I'm going to prove to them that this is my seat. Then she came forward after making the announcement that the Wendy Williams show is canceled and Sherri Shepherd show starts in September. She went on the interview and she said her first guest, she would love to have Wendy Williams on the show. And Wendy according to a sources told Radar Online that Wendy is like, I ain't never said that. I ain't never give her my blessing. Who said that? Like, in fact, I feel like she stole my job. She stole my job. And now Sherri saying, like, I didn't understand. It seemed like a double, like I don't know what she was talking about. When she was like, on the first hand, she was like, Wendy gave me her blessing. She likes me. I have been a guest on the show. And then she also said, well, we haven't talked. I don't talk to her. We don't have each other's numbers. It's not like that. We don't, whatever. And so she admitted she had not talked to her. So I'm like, who told you she gave her your blessing? Was it the producers? Was it my Mercury? Who told you? I want to assume that you are guilty. I do. But it's seeming like it was, yeah, Tiki said it's business. I get it. But it just seemed like it was just, I told you the vultures were circling for this purple chair. They wanted it, and Sherri got it. Well, according to sources that told Radar Online, Wendy is not too pleased with this. And she was like, she haven't seen Sherri yet. But the source said, Wendy said, I'll see her in court though. So I don't know if that means she's gonna be in court with her ex-husband who's suing Debmar Mercury, or if she's gonna file a lawsuit of her own. And allegedly, she is bound to get her back. However, whatever that means, like when she does get on her feet, when she does get her a position, Sherri Shepherd will be one of them people that got a target on her back, according to Wendy. Or no, according to Wendy's source. Okay, to a Wendy source. When you never win, when you play dirty. Listen, I'm just saying, I know everybody like, give Sherri a chance. It's not Sherri's fault. But Sherri shouldn't have even spoke about Wendy. I told y'all when Sherri said, oh, I'm so thankful to Wendy for this opportunity. And Wendy sitting over there sick. Wendy sitting over there, all the things that's going on, whether it's karma, whether it's whatever it is that y'all say it is. All those things that's going on. And she say, I'm thankful to Wendy for this opportunity. If you don't think that shade, I don't know what it is. You're not from Atlanta. You don't know Slick Shade, honey. You don't know Slick Shade, but I'm digressing. Anyway, Nick Cannon is getting canceled. Nick Cannon got so many other things though. He's sitting there on the Masked Singer. He's got Wild Now back. He's got all these things. And look, and speaking of Nick Cannon, let me talk about Nick Cannon with in addition to Wendy and Sherri. Nick, y'all remember when Nick was going through it with Wild and Out, and they asked DC Young Fly to host on his behalf to take the position. DC Young Fly, up and coming comedian, could have took all that money and been the host of Wild and Out today. DC Young Fly didn't do it. He sat it out. He was like, that's your battle, Nick. I'm not gonna fight that. They could have chose a whole lot of different comedians. They chose him, and he walked away. And so people compare that situation with the Sherri Shepherd situation, and was like, Sherri, if you was as cool with Wendy as you say, maybe when that opportunity was brought to you, you should have just waited, just seen it, just sat it out. But I'm digressing again. But yeah, daytime talk show may look a little different. The real. Let's get out of here. Lonnie Love, Jeannie Mai, who is it? Garcelle, Adrian. People always talk about Adrian talk over everybody anyway. They talk about Lonnie is bitter. They said it was never the same without Tamar. They was talking about Garcelle is great. She's nice and everything. But, I don't know. They talk about Jeannie Mai. She get on everybody's nerves. Like she be disrespecting black people. Then she married a black man. It's so many things they could say about the real, but it's been there for, 8 years now? 8 years. It's been there a long time. They had a good run. I wouldn't be surprised if it was canceled. But the blogs are saying that they are canceled and Nick is canceled. So I don't know who's up next. They say Jennifer Hudson has a deal as well. I don't know. We'll see. Those of y'all who watch daytime television, all you housewives out there, y'all have a lot of different things to watch. Okay. Nick is rich. Okay. I have been talking for an hour and a half. I cannot believe it. I need y'all to call in because I need y'all to give me a break. Let me know what you think about tonight's topics. I have talked about so much stuff. Oh, I even had one more topic that I forgot about. Lord, I'm going to have to talk about it tomorrow. I'm gonna have to talk about that other topic tomorrow. Okay. My mouth is dry. I have put the link in the chat. Please call in. Let me know what you think about tonight's topics. Let me pin it for you. Hold on. All right, it is pinned. He said the real hasn't been the same since Tamara got fired. Okay, Nene needs her own talk show. Yes, Nene needs her own talk show. Nene says she's still blacklisted. Child, she says she is blacklisted. We don't know about tomorrow. Talk about it now. Okay, I'll talk about it while y'all calling in. Okay, while y'all calling in, I'll go ahead and talk about the next topic. Now, y'all know I've been dragging Kandi in the gang. Okay, I have been dragging Kandi in the gang. Kandi, I'm so sorry that your show sucks. I'm sorry. I want to apologize for that, for dragging you like that. But it sucks. It's just awful. Okay, you in that gang over there. Well, apparently, Kandi, the ratings for her restaurant, listen. There have been so much talk about, the show is actually meant to build up the restaurant, to get the staff into shape, to make all of those negative reviews go away. Well, apparently, even months after this show was filmed, the restaurants are still having problems, and she got a dismal. Y'all know what that means? Google it and put the definition in the chat for me, somebody. Dismal, DISMAL, health ratings from the health department in Atlanta. Okay. Kandi can't seem to escape the drama off screen. Okay. Her restaurants failed to score a higher than C after a recent health department inspection. It's tragic. The restaurants that are in question are Old Lady Gang 1 and 2, Blaze Steak and Seafood, which are run by Burruss and her husband Todd Tucker. Old Lady Gang's most recent inspection was on July 14th. The report stated, 2021. The report stated that sliced cheese, raw salmon, sliced tomatoes were kept being at a temperature above the required 41 degrees. The inspector also noted that the manager was not displaying active managerial control to prevent foodborne illnesses. Old Lady Gang was also inspected recently, at which time the health department officially stated the main kitchen had no hand soap, as well as more food storage issues. Sliced cheese, raw hamburger, shrimp, chicken, and crab cake were amongst the foods not being stored at the proper temperature. Oh God. Blaze Steak and Seafood also received less than satisfactory scores from the health department. They got a 77 rating and a C score due to more food temperature issues. The inspector noted observed hot, potentially hazardous food received at less than 135 degrees Fahrenheit. But wait, that's not all. The inspector also observed toxic substances like an unlabeled spray bottle containing various chemicals and an expired container of buttermilk. Additionally, it was observed that both back doors were open, which could lead to animals and insects coming in. Whew, this is crazy. Oh, somebody said Blaze's score was actually a step up. While a score of 77 seems dismal, it's actually a step up for Blaze. The restaurant previously held a 55, forcing Burruss to shut down the restaurant. Y'all remember when that happened? According to the inspector, then they have observed an employee switch from working with raw food to ready-to-eat food without washing hands. Food handler touched raw oysters and raw salmon and then proceeded to handle ready-to-eat leafy greens with the same gloves on. Oh, Look, and then she haven't paid her 23,000 in back taxes, but I guess they're gonna talk about that on the show. Okay. Oh, but wait, here's more. They also observed the interior of both ice makers have a large accumulation of pink organic residue. It was some pink growing in the damn ice machine. What was it? What was it? What's pink and gross? It probably had hair on it and everything. Oh, Blaze's score might be a few higher now, a few points higher now. The restaurant hasn't been inspected yet. But OLG is still. Listen, I'm done. I am so done. I don't have nothing else to say. I feel like Kandi wants us to read her, and that's all I got. That's all I got. Let me get to these calls. I know y'all in here. Tutu, Tattoo, Ladybug, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey.
Hey there. Hi, everybody.
How you doing?
I'm wonderful. So glad to be here again. I just wanted to
Welcome.
say, in terms of the Sherri Shepherd situation, I know that she's probably going to receive a lot of backlash for the approach on how she did it. But at the end of the day, guys, let's not forget, this is not the first time that Wendy Williams was actually offered a show for some personal issues she was dealing with either her health, her marriage, or some other things. She also had some difficulties on the show previously when she was actually targeting people with throwing them under the bus. And she had some backlash about that as well. Wendy is okay. She had a show. She was doing her thing. I just believe that sometimes when it's time to step away, step away. Because when you add more to it and you bring more attention to it, you just making a bigger thing. It's going to snowball till it just comes this big old avalanche. And all of it at the end of the day was for what? The best thing that you could ever have in your life is your health.
That's true.
And so if you don't have your health and you don't have your mental state, how you going to go forward with trying to come back at somebody for saying, oh, no, you got me? First and
But
foremost,
allegedly, she doesn't have her health. You don't know. You just know
I
what.
don't. I just going by
Exactly.
what
So
you
if she
saying.
done did a video walking along the beach saying, I'm happy, I'm good, I'm fine, hair blowing in the wind, and said, I'm ready to come back to my show in New York.
And I would say, you know what? Let the Wendy Williams be that platform that you had created and move on and do another thing. Don't have to still stuck on that same old thing because you created that already. It's evident that you had the know-how to do it. So now let's say this, you know what? That was a thing. It happened. It was time for that to go. Let's move forward and do something else. I got bigger brands and bigger things that I can create. Because
Okay.
sometimes we
So
don't
you would
all
want to walk away from your baby, something that got your name on it?
no, you wouldn't, but sometimes you have to actually get into what's happening around you in your environment. You have to believe in your karma. You have to believe in your chakra. You have to believe in what the energy and the forces is moving you toward. She could have another brainstorm idea of something super fantastic that would even brand her bigger than where she is right now. But when you keep focusing on the past and you keep focusing on what was, you are never going to be to what you could be or what you should be.
Okay.
So
I
I
hear
don't
you.
know. I'm just putting out I'm analyzing here, but I'm just saying to me, I just think that if it were me in my shoes where I'm at in my life right now, that my health is more important. And at the end of the day, running back and forth to court to prove a point is for what? Because you know what? I'm just ready to move to the next level.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate your call,
Well, thank you
Tattoo.
so
You
much.
want to chime in on any other topics?
I didn't really listen in on a whole lot because I know that has been like the main thing. But you know, in terms of Kandi, she need to just take her Roach Motel restaurants and just
Not
go
the road
someplace and
protest.
leave Atlanta and let the people down in Atlanta who know how to cook the food and cook it well. I mean, been to Atlanta a few times in my lifetime, but I'm just not into eating at a Roach Motel. I'm sorry. You've got stuff going on and you can't keep your business clean. And this is like been in the blogs for I don't know how long. Jeez, since the pandemic started. releasing itself a little bit.
Well, before that, don't forget somebody got shot up over there.
Oh yeah, so now you got drama all day long, and you sitting up here trying to throw somebody on the bus because they didn't greet you the correct way when you went to Chick-fil-A. You was at your restaurant. Why didn't you eat there? What are you at Chick-fil-A for? And then you want to throw the people under the bus because they didn't respond the way. Well, then let me ask you this: how is your people responding? Because every time I turn around, y'all got negative publicity. So are you training your people to say, it's my pleasure? Because I'm not going to, my pleasure for what? For not putting roaches in my food?
Did we see them say my pleasure on the Candy and the Gang?
Girl, I wasn't even trying to view that. But I'm just saying, you sitting up here, karma is a mess. I'm telling you. So look what happened. Right after you started judging them people in a $1 billion industry, what did you do? You found yourself in a whole bunch of trouble, from your taxes to your cleanliness of your place to overcharging people for items and just simple ice. Are you serious? Like, you got too much drama
Look,
going
it's the
on.
health inspections for me. I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
I think it's the big time health inspections. Like I said, I'm not a fan of eating at a Roach Motel. You got health inspections that are saying you're not clean. Come on now. Salmonella is a thing. And all these other that's a real thing. So let's not even get into that. And then, you done paid for all of these additives on your body and all this kind of stuff, and you can't even run your home. Girl, please. Bye, Felicia. She need to give it a break.
Well, I certainly appreciate you for chiming in tonight, Tattoo Ladybug.
Thank you.
Where you calling from?
Actually calling from Virginia, but born and raised Washington, D.C.
Okay, thank you. Shout out to DC. All right,
Yes.
thank you for calling.
Okay, hon. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Look, shout out to y'all. Shout out to Leo's in the building.
Good evening, Michelle.
Hey, Leo, how you doing?
Good. I'm gonna get right into it. Like, I'm not surprised, Candy's low ratings. You would have think that Don Juan would have been in the back of that restaurant sweating, trying to get that soup kitchen together. She probably would have had better luck too had she have rehired Johnny or kept him on board.
Look, I need to play this real quick. Hold on. I need to play this real quick. Can we talk about this with Candy?
Let
Hold
y'all
on.
hear her from her
Wait.
Chick-fil-A line. And this bitch just hit me at the end with, of course. I thought they supposed to say my pleasure. Bitch, don't let the election fuck you up. It's supposed to be my pleasure. Don't have me up here calling the owners of damn Chick-fil-A over here, ma'am. Just because you got a black lady running through the thing, this race shit, don't let this fool you now. It's supposed to be my pleasure. You done messed up my experience in the Chick-fil-A. Okay? Talking about some damn, of course. My pleasure, bitch. My pleasure.
Okay. I need to add that as a soundbite.
If she wanted to say that, maybe she should drop off some of the bedroom candy items to the Chick-fil-A workers, and she'll get a better response.
Okay, I'm sorry. Now go ahead, Leo.
It's just like, where's the candy coated click at? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm surprised, Todd's beard wasn't part of the health inspector codes with him shedding into the plates or something of that sort. But it just sounds like a whole mess over there in that restaurant.
Yeah.
Does that mean we're not going to get a mukbang now, Michelle, of the OLG, so you can tell us if the food's good or not?
I order it to go and do it in my own kitchen. I don't know. I can't.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we need to get that order to go and get it mysteriously dropped off so that you could eat the food and we could see your reaction live.
Okay. Well, Leo, you want to chime in on any of the other topics? Hello? Am I frozen?
The only thing I'll say is just over Sherri. I don't think she did anything.
Leo, you going in and out.
Oh, I wasn't even talking at that point.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Okay. No, I don't know what Sherri did wrong. People are just still so upset with her. All she did, in my opinion, was come onto a show, which she was asked to do, did a great job, got some great ratings up, and she got her own show. She didn't do anything wrong, in my opinion.
Okay. All right. Well, Leo, I'll see you over on Patreon. I appreciate you calling.
Will do. Have a good night.
All right. Thank you. Did I take myself out? Hold on. Hey, Paige.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Girl, I'm fine. First of all, Kandi first.
Okay.
Oh, is any of us surprised that food is dank and stank and the place is filthy? When I saw those employees of hers, I was like, is this woman trying to bring her restaurant down and make them close it down completely? Because who wants to go in there with them Negroes? Okay. I mean, that place is just rough. I mean, it's rough. The only person that got some sense is that new manager they got up in there, and he ain't taking nobody's mess.
Oh.
What's his name? God, I forget his name. Yeah. But he's the only one that got some sense and got some couth about himself.
Was it Patrick?
I think so. Patrick,
No.
the one in the suit.
Philip.
I think it's Philip. It's the one that came in and got that Chandrika girl together.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But the rest of them, I'm just like, I cannot believe Kandi is airing these folks on TV like this, talking about they loyal. It's like you could be loyal, but you could be trifling. And they loyal because they know you're not gonna fight. Because see, they loyal because they can do whatever they want to do in their restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like the fact that if they was in a white establishment, they would have a little bit more respect.
You think so?
They would. Yep. We gotta treat our own people like, with some respect too, and not be up in there acting a fool.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. And then Ryan Coogler, Ryan, girl. Now Ryan from Oakland, I'm from Oakland, okay? I know how rough we can be, a la Keisha Cole. I could see him up in the bank. Just read the back of the note. See what the note say. Just read the note. And she probably got offended and said, "Oh, okay, that's how you want to be."
Like on the call, because she sounded like she was exasperated. You know how you with customer service and customers be a little nasty sometimes, and maybe you having a bad day and you ain't feeling good, and it's just. But I ain't trying to excuse her for calling the police on the man.
No, she didn't have to do that because I mean she could be mad, but there's a better way you can handle that. Like the woman at the gym did me. They canceled my membership because I had a bad attitude at Planet Fitness. Girl, they sure did.
What you do, curse the lady out? I got you.
Well, okay. Thank you. She tried to act all funny and like, oh, I'm the manager, so you need to get out of my gym. I said, B, this ain't your gym. And I went over to the machine, worked out for 30 minutes, left, came back 2 days later, and I couldn't get into the gym, girl. I had to go to 25 Fitness. They kicked me out of Planet Fitness. Yeah, so sometimes people get mad and then they just treat you a different way when you got a bad attitude towards it because you having a bad day. I get that. But you're right, though. That's his money. And my thing is this, when I go in a BFA, I got to scan my little card. And once you scan your card in, your stuff comes up and they can see what you got. Mm-hmm. So once I saw that the man, I'm sure he had more than 12,000. Mm-hmm. He had the money. Why would he rob? And she didn't handle that correctly.
She saw probably how much money he had and got suspicious. You know,
exactly.
So you be like, that must not be his account.
Exactly.
So we play stereotypes on our own as well.
We do.
Even if she was a black lady, we look sometimes and we see people like, oh, he look a little rough. I don't know.
We do. Mm-hmm.
Again, that does not excuse her for calling the police on this man.
Nah, she didn't have to go that far. And as a black woman, none of us want to call the police on our black men because we know how that can just turn out real bad.
Right.
So she didn't have to go there. She felt like she didn't really know much what she was doing anyway. I mean, she didn't handle that properly at all. So I feel bad for him, but hopefully he took his money up out of there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I just wouldn't. And like
well,
I
it
told
depends
some,
on what his relationship is with his bank now. Because I have people at certain banks that I like, and even
yeah,
if the bank mess up, they make it right, and I'm like, okay, I'll leave my money there because of that person. So I don't know. We'll
and that's
see.
true because even with BFA, I've been a victim of fraud like probably 3 times, and they've always given me my money back. It's never been a problem,
Mhm.
And I like the convenience of them. They're everywhere. No matter where I go in the country, I can go find a BFA. So
Mhm.
that's why I bank with them. But yeah, girl, I know Ryan was up in there being a little rough. I already know. He like he talked like my daddy, my brother, my cousins,
Mhm.
and they all from
He was
Oakland.
like, just read the note, child.
No,
Just
we
read
just
the
read
note.
the note. And my
Mhm.
husband act like that too. I'm not
Probably like, you can't
surprised.
read. You can't
Yeah, you
read
can't
right there.
read.
So,
What's up? You know
and
how
she
they can
probably
be.
got offended. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Exactly.
that's
That's
what
exactly.
those were her words to the dang 911 person. He just
Yeah.
kept telling me to read the note.
Yeah.
I didn't even
Exactly.
check his ID because I ain't here for that right now.
Exactly. Oh, he's not gonna come here and tell me what to do. No, he's having a bad day. I'm not gonna have one. Who is this? Yeah, you just never know what was going on in her head. But yeah, but poor Ryan. I'm surprised it came out 2 months later because that
Yeah.
happened in January and here we are in March. I wonder if he released that or did somebody else find out about it? TMZ, they probably did their little raggedy investigation. Who
Probably
knows?
they just probably saw his name and put it together because, like I said, even though he would say, "Google me, this is who I am," like people
Right.
would know on the regular. Oh, that's the director of Black. Like, don't a lot
Yeah.
of people don't keep that in the back of their brain. It's like not like he Beyonce or Jay-Z or somebody.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a very he stays on the low. He's not like out there like that at all these different Hollywood events. I don't think he has a real big social media presence. So a lot of people don't know who he is, just seeing him on the street. And then he had them glasses and that mask on.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I dress like that every day. My mask, girl,
Okay.
I got some big Jackie O glasses. So picture that with my big hair, my glasses, and my mask. People don't recognize me. I
But
mean,
how would you feel though? How they demonized you for wearing a mask, a surgical
now
mask?
that ain't right. Exactly. Because I hate wearing a mask anyway. So now you go demonize me for wearing a surgical mask that I'm
Okay.
supposed to wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, so girl. But anywho,
Well, I appreciate your call tonight.
yeah, so nice
Where you
seeing you. Your
calling
hair
from?
is cute. Oakland.
Thank you. Thank you, thank
Yeah, I'm from Oakland, so that's why I know how Ryan is. I know how he is.
you.
I
Okay.
I, I know.
Well, thank you for calling, Paige.
All right, sweetie. You have a good one.
All right, you too.
All right, bye.
Hold on. Ooh, it's a treat.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Fake New York?
I'm great. You look so gorgeous tonight.
Thank you.
Yes. Listen, as always, I just love, your content.
Thank
This is
you.
where we come. This is the premier channel to get the tea.
Oh,
Like, come
okay.
on. I'm just,
Okay.
yes, absolutely.
Where you been, Miss Fake New York?
I've been here. Listen, I've watched every single show. Listen, you've gone live a lot this week. We've been blessed to see you.
This is my third time. Yes.
Yes, exactly. I've been here each time.
Okay. So,
Yes.
Miss Yo, you're not gonna talk about the topics.
Yes. You know what? I have to say, Kandi, she's a disgrace to humanity, as we all know. She's a whore. She's a slut. She's a lesbian. And I
Wait,
am just so happy that,
it just went left.
yeah, listen, she's getting the karma that she deserves.
You think?
Absolutely. And the biggest bomb hasn't dropped yet. I believe her husband is still gay. So I just think when her
Why you
world
do that to? Why
crumbles,
you don't do that to Todd? Don't do that
listen,
to
I
Todd.
have no respect for Todd.
Why?
Because I think him and Apollo have an affair going on.
Who?
Oh, yes.
I don't believe that.
Well, there's a possibility of it. Listen, it's Atlanta after all. I just want to see her world crumble. And I hope the cameras are there to catch it.
Why would you want to see that, Fake New York?
She's just a disaster.
Don't do her like that.
No,
Don't do
because
her like
I
that.
have to say that, I have a couple friends who went down to the restaurant and they eaten at her restaurant. And I'm not trying to, really say anything about it. But my friends are not the same after eating there.
What happened?
I just don't. I don't want to. You know what I mean? It's just they're not the same. They're like totally different.
What they do?
It was something in the steak. It was like, I don't know. I am devastated. My friends have now morphed into, just the other side. They're lesbians all of a sudden.
Oh, okay. This fake New York, I can always depend on you. Leave Kandi alone, though. Leave Kandi alone. What do you think about everybody else, though? Banking while black. You ever tried to take your money out the bank and couldn't?
You know what? Listen, I think that was just such a horrific scene with the gentleman. And I just feel like, I don't really know what to make of that. It's just people are so threatened when they see successful black people. And that teller was probably like, there's no way that this man has this much money in his accounts. It was just all around systemic racism. It's disgusting. And it's horrific that we live in a time that, we're successful black people, and there are certain people who still look at us. Not that we've amassed the success to be accepted by the other side, but it is discouraging and disappointing when, the systemic racism is just it's running such a muck that, we're not even thought of to have, a big bank account. It was just a disgusting sight. I couldn't even watch the video in its entirety because I was just disgusted.
Yeah, I agree. Well, Miss New York, I always appreciate when you call in.
Absolutely.
They said say medical records because they don't think it's you.
Medical records.
Okay, it's her. Verified.
Yes. I love you, Michelle.
Thank you. You gonna hang out with me or you about to go?
Absolutely. I'm not leaving hell.
We just got here.
We just got here.
Hold on. Everybody coming. Hey, Slap Mine.
Wouldn't we meet again, Michelle?
Not him living. Listen, Slap Mine, you need to stop your secrets.
Oh my God.
We all
Michelle,
know.
I didn't call in to talk to her.
Oh. Okay, well don't talk to her. Talk to me.
Yeah,
You
can you
still
put her
got
in
a
the back?
secret hell.
Hold on, Miss Fake New York.
I appreciate
Hi,
that.
Slap Mine.
I appreciate that. So I got a lot to say. I wasn't gonna call in, but I'm like, look. So we're gonna start with the banking situation.
Okay.
I do agree that the bank owes Ryan Coogler an apology, and I get the outrage for banking while black and everything. But I gotta ask you, do you think that that's the only issue that happened with that transaction? I mean, honestly, when you look at it, yeah, because I mean, like if you were a bank teller and that was your job, they get trained to look for red flags. And I'm saying, like, if there were robbers in the car and they told him to go in and get this money out, I mean, just look at it
How
from
would
that
we know
scenario.
who's in the car?
No. I'm saying at that scenario, if there's people sending him in there to get this money out and don't really go in, write a note, do this, you looking at it that like, this is kind of like, I don't know. Tellers get trained on all types of red flags. And I don't think that, no, go ahead.
But he had on a surgical mask.
Correct. And he
Right?
write a note. He kept saying he was referring to
But
what was
you
written
don't
on the
think
note.
bank tellers get notes often?
Yeah, but my thing is, it's also about the amount of money of the transaction. It's about the
Is
amount of money.
$12,000 a lot of money?
Well, it depends on how that bank is training their tellers. It's about the procedure that's at the bank. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, what if somebody did have a gun and said,
But she said she didn't even look at his ID because she was over it. We heard it in the 911 call. Even
I
the
get
even the operator was like, "Well, did you do this? Well, what's the problem? Like, it's a bank transaction. You're not telling us anything that seems like would
I
put you in jeopardy."
I
He
don't
presented his
disagree.
ID, he scanned his card,
Yeah,
but
I
you
don't
didn't look
disagree
at
with
the
that.
ID because he said, "Read the note."
Right. But I don't think that's why I was writing in the chat. I don't think that there was anything about her being offended. I think it was about that's what she was trained to do if something comes across like that. Because I mean, if you write a no, I mean, I get it, you're not gonna agree, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, like if somebody
But
comes to me,
robbers, like this person says, they had ID. He had ID.
yeah,
He
but
had the
you no,
card with the
but
correct PIN number.
you didn't listen to the scenario I said. If somebody is
Well, I hear your scenario though,
right,
but
but it could have happened. Like you get what I'm saying? Somebody could have sent him in the bank to get the money out. And he just doing what they told him to do. Write this note, give them this note. And they got to protect their customers as well. Like it's just like it's like procedure. You get what I'm saying?
so do I need to play the 911 call
You
again?
do. I mean, no. You don't have to play that. I'm not disagreeing with the fact that they were wrong. They owe him an apology. But what I'm saying that there was other things that happened with the transaction that actually was wrong as well. Because
Okay.
you Ryan Coogler, you got millions of dollars. It's private banking. You going in the,
Listen,
no, I'm not.
you still
No, I'm
blaming
not.
the
I'm
victim.
not
That's just
blaming.
like saying you
Okay,
can't get assaulted. You should have wore your drawers that night.
no, I'm not saying that. I'm not. Okay, well, we could just save it for Patreon or whatever because you ain't gonna agree.
Okay.
Um,
They said they want me to play the 911 call for you
for what?
because apparently they don't think you heard it. Hold on, I'm about to play it. Gotta pull it up. 911 call TMZ. Hold on.
I think it's a lot of people that don't go into banks other than to cash a check. Got a lot of opinions.
Why it's gotta be like that? Hold
I'm
on.
just calling it what it is.
Where's the video? Is this it? Hold on. All these commercials. Do, 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 do. All right, McDonald's commercial just went off. It still won't let me hear it. Okay, I can't find it without all these
No,
ads.
but I heard it. I was just trying to, I always try to come with critical thinking. And I get it. I don't disagree with the fact that they owe him an apology. He should be able to get his money out. But it is steps when you have your money in a bank that you have to
Oh
take
wait,
to get out a
is
certain
this
amount of
it?
money.
Here it is. Here it is, right here.
I didn't feel comfortable, so he told me to call police while he, I guess, stalled for
What
a
is
minute.
what is on the note, ma'am?
It just says I want to withdraw $12,000. Just be discreet.
Is this an actual customer or are they trying to rob the bank?
They had a debit card and he inserted it. He gave me a California ID, but I was like, okay. I was like, how do you want the cash back? And he's like, just look at the note.
And he had no weapons, correct?
Not that I know of. He just has on black sunshades and a black hat.
Is he a black male, white male?
He's a black male. And every time I ask him like a question, he's like, look at the note.
So, okay.
But he inserted his debit card, and then I asked for his ID. He handed me his ID as a California ID. But I didn't look at his name because I'm just like so shook up. Like, I don't know what he's trying to do. So
She just said I didn't look at his name.
I have to get my manager.
Okay, so none of his
It's a California
information is
ID.
verified. Okay. He might just
Right.
want to be discreet, but I have police en route.
Yeah, I mean, he might. It just.
No, I get that.
So
I get that. Michelle, we not arguing about different points. The only thing I'm trying to make is there was more mistakes made than him just being black trying to get his money out because it could be the training of the bank that are training their tellers for red flags, and then the police had to come in and do all that. Like that's what goes on at banks. When they say when something happens, let's say that he was a victim of somebody sending him in there, they'll ask her, well, why didn't you do the protocol? Why didn't you do the procedure that we trained you to do? Like he came in, they sent him in here with this note. They got the $12,000, and you didn't do what you was trained. That's what I mean.
Okay, but the question would be if Bob Reynolds came in with his suit and tie on and he did the exact same thing, would the police have been called?
If that
And
was
most
me,
likely the
if
answer is
I
no.
was a teller, and I had the same energy with Ryan Coogler, of course.
That's not true.
I wouldn't.
That's what banking while black looks like.
Right.
That's the point of this whole conversation.
Yeah, but I do agree that, like, why would you put him in the back of police? I would agree. We agree on the same topics. It's just the fact that I feel like he could have did some things differently, especially with him being a high profile celebrity, getting out that amount of money for cash. In my opinion,
blaming.
Well, y'all
I
victim
don't
blame
care how
all the
much
time.
money it is. I don't
Y'all
care how much
victim blame
money
all
it
the
is.
time.
I
So
don't care. 12,000 might be a lot to you. It ain't a lot to a lot of people.
it ain't.
I don't care how much money it is.
But okay. Well, and as far as like other topics, Jussie Smollett, I wish some of these people that was defending him had called in because they sound crazy. But when you did play his video, and he was talking about like if he died, if he get killed in jail, it ain't funny, but you know, as far as deep as he was in that Chicago stuff, like as far as like the police department and all that stuff, and people were saying it at first, how the people that were defending him were saying they got something against him, they trying to take him down. He's still delusional, but that does happen in jail. How these high profile cases and stuff, how they be like just like we did. What was a black lady's name that got pulled over? Sandra
Bland.
Yeah, how they said that she committed S or whatever, and or they were saying like stuff like that happens when it's high profile. So I guess he was trying to say like if I come up dead, I'm not S, the S word. I'm not dealing with that. So I'm like whatever.
Yeah.
But I wish more people that would have was defending him would call in.
Okay. Well, hopefully they will. We got some people back here.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate you, Slap Mine.
Of course, always.
All right. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I forgot about Miss New York. I'm sorry, Miss New York. You might
Oh,
go
it's
home.
okay. Listen, I'm so glad that he just made a complete fool of himself. I
Don't
didn't
say
even
that.
have to do it this time.
Don't say
He
that.
did it to himself.
Slap Mine did not. Hey, Miss Wanda.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing?
I'm good.
You looking cute over there.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know what? First of all, I got to say this. You got me hooked. I am not no blogger or YouTuber or whatever you want to call it, but it's like I don't miss any of your notifications.
Oh,
You know,
thank
you
you.
really, really get me hooked. But you know what? I came on today because I saw the little clipping you had with Kandi on there. Talking about Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. My pleasure, bitch.
I'm a ATL fan, you know, and when I come to Atlanta, I stop by and I try to support them. I don't know why I can't see myself up front, but I try to support their businesses.
Look this way.
Maybe because you're not
look to
looking
your
at
right.
the.
Look there.
Okay, I gotta look. Okay, am I okay
You see
now?
me? You see me right there? No, look right there. You see me?
I see you.
Look right there. No, look to the right. Yep. Look and straight. Yeah, look right there.
Okay, but I am a housewife of Atlanta fanatic, was anyway. And each time I come down to Atlanta, I stop by. I stop by the boutique with Nene, Brandon, her son, Brent, was a gentleman. I really appreciate it when they was talking about her other son or whatever, I appreciated the respect that he had. But back to Kandi, the old lady game. I went there twice. First time it was okay. Second time a 0. And actually it was in May. A few days after.
What you got to eat?
I had, the fried chicken. I got the fried devil eggs. The second
That's what I
time I
had.
got the string beans. Worst string beans ever. But Nora came in. And
Uh-huh.
she came
And
in
she's so
picking up the
sweet, ain't
broom.
she?
She's really, really sweet. I had my mom with me. She sat down with us while we were eating and everything, But Kandi on her little sitcom the other day, well, I don't want you all going down there doing nothing. You all are not cooks and blah, blah, blah. But hey, Nora came in there picking up that broom, cleaning up the place because the
Yep, and
place
she
was
was
filthy.
apologizing to me for everybody, and my
Mm-hmm.
food was late, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, she was real nice. She went and got me another one. I didn't even ask her for it. She's like, I don't like the way they look. Let me go get you something.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, I know her.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
she
you're
was
right.
very professional and
Mm-hmm.
friendly. But the place shut down for inspection a few days after we left.
Oh, was your food
And
good though? That's the most important part.
no,
How?
the second time, not at all.
Oh,
Not at all.
okay.
The string beans, it's like someone actually took oil and spread it on top of the string beans.
See, I don't know how to cook string beans. I ain't no chef, no
Exactly.
cook.
Exactly. It's like really. So it was a 0.
Uh-huh.
Blaze was okay, So,
What you
but I
had at the
try not
Blaze? What
to.
you had at the Blaze? We need to hear about the food,
So
Miss
actually,
Wanda.
what we did, we tried to do different dishes. So even though
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a steakhouse, I did the salmon.
Okay.
It's like my mom did the steak, and I think my friend who actually live in Atlanta did a pork dish or something.
So how was the
But
salmon? Was it good? Was it juicy? Was it dry?
actually, the salmon was good.
Okay.
It was good. I didn't have, it wasn't, a 10 or anything like that, but it wasn't nasty.
Yes, help me with the ratings.
You
Okay.
know,
You got a steak?
So my mom got the steak. She said it was all right. She wouldn't go back there again.
Okay.
You know, and when my friend, from Atlanta, she said she definitely wouldn't not go back
Okay.
again. But as far as the old lady game, the old lady OLG, it was filthy. Yeah, I took pictures and I still get pictures, but it's like I really didn't want to bust her out.
Uh-huh.
But for her to be critical of another franchise, and then, like you say, she showing all the faults of her own business herself on her show. But the
Mm-hmm.
window actually had mold.
Oh, not
It
the window
actually
had
had
mold.
mold on the window. Yeah. And the chairs needed to be wiped down. Yeah, it was just filthy.
But did you eat your
You know,
food? Like when you
I
sat
couldn't eat
there
it.
and you saw, I'm sorry.
What string beans have you ever seen with oil sprinkled on top
No, but
of
I'm
it?
saying
String
though, like
beans?
no, but you saw the mold and you saw how filthy the chairs were. Did you eat your food?
No, like I stated, Aunt Nora was really, really nice. She was really, really nice. And
But did you
I
eat the
try not to.
food?
I asked you. Didn't you hear me say no?
After
I
you just like turned it back
okay.
in? Because
No,
I
I
thought you
just
said it was
like I
second
just
ago. It
said,
was
I didn't want to
delicious.
insult Aunt Nora. So we just took it as a carry out and we tossed it, once we left there.
Oh.
That's what we
Yeah,
did.
Miss Nora's so sweet.
Yeah, and like I said, I did
But
want to
that's not
insult
what you
her.
said a minute ago, because you just said it wasn't a 10 out of 10.
It
You
wasn't.
gave a rating. So you didn't just take it as a carry out and threw it away.
That's what
Something's
I
not
did.
adding up.
That's what I did, honey. That's what I
They want you to
did.
send me them pictures. They want to see what they look like.
Girl,
Okay, I
it's
don't know
given
how to
that you
send them
ate
to
the
you.
food, honey.
What did you
Shut
say, honey? Girl, you
You
know what?
ate it.
Whatever. I don't even know you. You don't know me. I said what I said.
You
I said
did,
what
but
I
what you
said.
said was a lie.
Michelle,
Miss Wanda said what she
I
said,
said
and what
what
she
I said,
said
girl,
with
and
no
I ain't finna argue
bullshit.
with somebody. I don't get that type of energy. I don't have that type. I
But you
don't waste
had,
that type of
yeah, but
energy.
your lips had muscles to eat the food
Stop
the
it,
other
Miss
night.
Miss New York, Miss New York,
Yeah,
Miss
Oh,
New
tell her
York.
don't go there. Tell her I'm
I'm
from Chicago.
sorry.
This is Chicago. Hey, in the house.
But she just
You
said, she
know,
just gave a
I
rating on the
just
food, and now she's saying she took it as a takeout and threw it away.
yeah, that's what I did because I said
But
I
how
did
did you
not
rate
want
the
to.
food if you didn't taste it?
I didn't say I didn't taste it. You
Okay,
asked me did
exactly.
I
So
eat
you
all
ate
my
it.
food. That's what your question was, and I told you no, I did not eat all my food.
You didn't say all of it. You said, okay,
Well, no, I
so you
didn't.
took
I
a couple
didn't.
bites. Is what you're saying?
I had chicken. Who don't eat chicken?
Okay, so you don't give me
Who don't
the
eat
type
chicken?
of lady who just takes a couple
I was
bites
talking about the
and
string
then
beans
throws the
with
rest
grease
away.
on it.
It's
That's
giving
what I
that you
said,
ate the
honey.
entire
But anyway,
entree,
moving
lady.
right
You
along.
ate it.
As far as
She paid
Jussie,
for it. She can eat it, Miss Fake New York. Dang, why you gotta be? Listen, don't
right? Because
question
she
this.
don't have nothing else to do. When you
Is
don't
what?
got business, that's the type of stuff you do.
Right.
Well, I'm just saying, I just don't think that you have enough willpower to take a couple bites of an
Okay, but
entree.
see, it don't matter what you think. Hello?
Well, I'm just
It
saying.
don't matter what
Tell
you
her.
can just say all
It
you
don't matter
want.
what you think.
Right. But as far as
Telling you.
Jussie
I
Smollett,
think you ate it.
you know, the trial that went on in Chicago today, I don't feel that they was fair to him. And actually, my grandbaby was part of the show for that
Which show?
season,
Which
that
show?
last season. Yeah. And
Of
so
Empire?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wow.
And so,
You in where you at?
I'm at home now.
No, I'm saying what city?
Oh, Chicago. I'm from
Oh, okay,
Chicago. We
okay,
was in
okay.
Chicago.
So people in Chicago feel like he was treated unfairly.
That's my personal. I've talked to some of the guys, and they was like, "Well, he shouldn't have lied," you know. So that's all what they looking at the fact that he, gave a false statement.
Uh-huh.
But like listening even to the defense team today, I do feel that he's being double penalized
Uh-huh.
for what he did. You
Well, when was
know,
he penalized the first time though?
when he lost the case the first time, so the bail money that he had up, he took that, and then from my understanding, he did do 15 hours of community service.
Okay.
So I feel that it was a double jeopardy situation. And as far as him saying that I'm not suicidal, we do
Mhm.
know, like Sandra Bland, that's why I would never move to Texas. She gets locked up and then she found dead,
Yeah,
so
yeah, there have been, a lot of instances like that. And my thing about Jussie, and I get it, I just feel like he uses that to draw people in to feel bad for him. Because that's the same thing he did when the story first came out and when he went on Good Morning America, trying to
mhm.
get everybody to, cry for him. They choked me, they did this, they did that. And then it comes out that did none of that happen the way he said it happened. Like I
Mhm.
get it, he lied, I get it for whatever reason, but I just feel like had he apologized in the beginning,
Yeah, he should have.
we would
He
have
should
been
have.
well past this.
And
Well
he would
past
have saved a lot of people jobs as well, because a
it.
lot of
Right.
people lost jobs because of his false accusation. And then, like you say, in Chicago, who's getting lynched in Chicago? Really?
Mm. They asked who was your grandchild.
Actually, she was the newborn baby that was born.
Uh-huh.
Um, um, what's his name? Walker, baby Walker.
Baby Walker. I don't remember.
Andre and his girlfriend had a baby. Remember
Oh,
the little
okay.
baby boy?
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, the crazy one.
Oh wow. Dang.
Hashtag she ate it.
You're so stupid. It's okay if she ate the food, child. Well, what you think about Wendy and Sherri and all this drama with that? You gonna be watching the Sherri show?
Business. You do some business over there, Miss New York.
Ooh. Miss Wonder, you gonna be watching the Sherri show?
I really didn't even watch Wendy.
Oh, okay.
But I say this here, as far as Wendy, if she get fired off the show, I do know legally you cannot get fired off of no job if you're sick.
Well, I think it's only for a certain amount of time, though. They not gonna hold your job for you
18 months.
indefinitely, will they?
You have 18 months.
Okay. Had it
So
been
I
longer
don't
than
know.
18
I
months?
don't I don't think so.
I think it's been longer than that.
You
I
think
don't
it's
know.
really?
Yeah, it's been like a
Yes.
year and a half.
Okay, so if it's 18 months, but if it's less than 18 months, they wrongfully terminated her if that's,
Uh-huh.
how it went.
They said, and what you think about Nick being canceled? And he just got his show. Nick Cannon.
I never watched this show.
I didn't either. And you watched the real?
And for every now and then,
Okay.
look, my problem is I'm retired.
Uh-huh.
So I be up all night listening to you.
Oh, well, thank you. I
What's
appreciate it.
and so, it's like, so during the daytime, it's like I'm not a early person anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know how to send the pictures to you, my evidence to you, but I would be happy to send it to you. And I don't know how to do the Patreon and all that kind of stuff. And as far as banking, I don't like putting my banking information on social media, on websites and stuff like that. Because my little coins that I have, I do want to keep them.
I feel you. I feel you. So what you mean you don't use online banking?
Just okay, like when I pay my bills, it's strictly through that account. I won't go on somebody's website and put my information on that website.
Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. So
So
what you think about him going in the bank and them not giving him his money though? When you go cash a check and you know you got the money in the bank, don't you want it?
I think he was cool, calm, and collected because I would have held a fit, especially I don't showed you my identification and
Okay.
put my password in there, with the card, So she sounded like she was very, very young, and like we said, $12,000 really ain't that much, but to
Mhm.
her it had to be a lot, you know. But I don't feel that she had proper training if she automatically went to call the police.
Right.
Especially she didn't see a weapon. He didn't have a weapon.
Mhm. Well, I appreciate you, Miss Wanda. I appreciate you for calling. You should
Yeah,
call more
so
often.
I would definitely will. But like I said, if there's any type of way that you can reach out to me to how to send you these pictures and that, I'll be happy to
M
do so.
Brown at you got email?
Yeah.
mbrown@atln.com. You can
Okay.
remember that?
Yeah, I can
Mhm.
remember that.
Okay.
Okay, thank you
Make
for your
sure that you
time.
also send a picture of that empty plate as well, because hashtag she ate it.
Miss New York, I love you, girl. I
I
love you,
love you
but
too,
I ain't
Wanda.
the one with drama.
Not the empty plate. Thank you, Miss Wanda. Miss New York, you still here?
Uh-huh.
Okay, Miss Wanda froze. I thought it was me.
Oh
I be looking at me
no.
like, did I freeze or did y'all freeze? Thank you, Miss Wanda. We appreciate you. Hold on.
We love Wanda.
Hello. Hi, Michelle. How are you, sweet pea? How are you today, sweet pea? New York. Hi.
Hey Dre, how you
How are
doing?
you? This is Grandma Esther. I'm here in
Oh my
Atlanta with the
God.
grandkids. I'm just
Why?
enjoying my grandkids, Michelle. I'm a little under a bit of the weather. I have arthritis. I guess it comes with aging, sweet pea. I'm here to talk about the topics, if you don't mind.
What you gonna talk about?
I want to talk about Jussie, and the Oscar goes to Jussie Smollett, sweet Pete. He is a good actor because he acted his ass in court today. I want to talk about the money of Bank of America, sweet Pete. I really, Michelle, I can't see you. Michelle, hold on, let me turn around. Let me turn around.
Can we talk
Let me
about
turn
Kandi and her new
around.
song?
One second, sweet Pete. Let me turn around. I can't. Hold on. Tiffany hand Granny her glasses. Let me get my bifocus, sweet Pete. I can't see Michelle. I
Bifocals.
can't see
What's wrong
Michelle.
with your friends, New York?
Michelle, where
Oh
are
my
you?
God.
Michelle, is that you?
Dre,
Okay,
you
Michelle.
doing too much.
Okay, I can see you. I can see you. Is that Michelle? Michelle, you're frozen. Michelle. Oh no! Candy! Is that Candy? Oh! Bring it! Candy! Oh! Oh! Sing it, Candy! Sing it! Yes! Yes! Yes, sweet pea! Sing it! Sing it! Oh, whoa, 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 whoa,
Yes.
whoa,
What is
whoa.
the problem? I don't understand. I don't know what's happening.
Dre, snap out of it.
And I'm here to talk about the Lanithia Lounge, sweet pea.
Rats
Benicia wasn't
everywhere.
on the agenda
Rats
today.
everywhere. Rats is everywhere.
Rats were at the
Everywhere.
Lenithia? I don't believe
Yes,
That's
it's
not
rats
true.
everywhere.
that. That
That
is
is
so
not
not
true.
true. That is slanderous.
The owner is a rat. The rats is the rats. The son is a rat. The restaurant is just full of rats, Sweet Pea. I wouldn't go there if I was you. Candy restaurant is nice and clean. Nice and clean. Pork
Now you
chops
know
is
that's a
good.
lie.
The pork chops is really good, Shell. It's really, really good. I love it there. My car always gets stolen when I'm there. And I always have to catch the bus back, but I love it there. Just don't give your car to the valet. You might not get it back, Sweet Pea. How are you doing today, Shell? You're awfully quiet.
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. Just a little arthritis in the leg, but other than that, I'm good. I'm here with the grandkids. They're here with me for spring break. Yes, we're going to church on Sunday, and I might go get me some new glasses this weekend. I don't know. Oh, Candy! Oh, a scrub is a guy who takes the phone label. Oh yes. Yes.
Dre, shut up. Shut up, Dre.
Yes, Shell.
Dre.
New
Why
York,
are
can
you
we
doing
see
it?
your medical records, please, Sweet Pea?
Hey, Obi, how you doing?
1 second, Drake.
Now you know
I'm on
I
the phone
can't do
with
that.
Shell. I'm on the phone with Shell. Is that my doctor? Dr. Obi, my doctor. How are you, doctor?
Dre. Hey, Michelle.
Oh my
Hey, Miss
Hey,
Vicky.
Obi, how you doing?
It's Auntie
I'm
Esther.
good.
Obi, it's Auntie Esther, your patient.
Obi,
Obi,
you
what
look
would you like to talk about
amazing.
tonight?
Thank you.
Obi, are we going to read from the script tonight, or are we just going to? Are we going to talk? Which one are we going to do tonight, Sweet Pea?
Well, which one do you want me to do? Do you want me to
I'd
talk?
rather
or
you,
listen?
talk. Don't hang up. Just talk. Don't read from the script.
No, I'm not reading from a script. I'm
Hold on.
talking.
I'm giving the phone to my Dre. Come get the phone. Dre. Come get the phone. Get down here, Dre. Dre.
It's Dre's voice I want to hear. I don't want to hear anybody else's voice.
Well, Obi, do you have anything to contribute, or you just want to sit here and listen to Dre yell?
Yeah, what points did I want to make? Sherri Shepherd, she needs to figure out how to continue paying child support. Not interested in her show. That man with a brood of kids and all, like the man with all the kids and the baby mamas and all that, like with all that, did you think he was actually able to maintain a talk show? I mean, all we had to do was listen to the theme song. And no, Mrs. Fake New York, I disagree with you. We are not looking to see, we don't want to see her world crumble. We want to see her win. But she's got to do
Wait,
that.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Were you trying to address me? Wait, hold
Yes,
on,
I'm
Dre.
addressing you.
No, hold on.
Wait, no,
Grandma,
hold up, Dre, because I'm trying to figure out what he just said to me. What did you just say to me, please?
What I just said to you, Miss Fake New York, is that we do not want to see her world crumble, but we want to see her win. But she's got to do better.
Well, I'm not included in we. That's why I said that I would like to see her crumble. So
Okay,
don't speak for me.
Mitchell is looking like a snack tonight. Do you guys agree?
I agree.
Jussie Smollett, what I gotta say about him: narcissistic behavior on full display, bad acting, poorly written script. I mean, why do we even know of him? He's a black gay dude who played a black gay dude with a mediocre singing voice on his show. At best.
Okay.
I know he's kind of getting his ass kicked. I know he's kind of also scared of getting his ass stretched. But relax, it's only 5 months. You'll likely be out in less, and the props will be way cheaper in
Obi,
GOT.
this is not that type of show.
Michelle, he's reading.
Obi is not that type of show, Obi.
Yes, I know it's not that type of show. I'm just kidding. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, he just needs to do his time and go out, and we don't care what he has to say. I believe he's guilty.
Okay.
And that's all I'm gonna say. Bye.
All right, thank you.
He was so cute.
You got to love Obi. Everyone loves Obi. I love Obi. New York love Obi. Lucinda love Obi.
How he write all that down before coming? Like He knew what we was gonna talk about. He went ahead and wrote it down.
He's very smart. Very smart. He's Grandma Esther doctor. He's very smart.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. On that note, I'm gonna close. We've been here for 2 hours.
Oh my goodness. Yes, 2 hours and 18 minutes.
It's been a
This
while.
has been quite the show.
Yes, we had a good old time. I talked too much. Anything
Yes.
else y'all like to say before I leave? I'm going over to Patreon for a little while.
Yes, I'm so excited for Patreon tonight. I just think that, I just wish Kandi all the worst. I really do.
Wow, New York, really? That's kind of.
Absolutely.
What did she do to you to make her, to wish her the
It's
worst?
what she didn't do to me.
That's kind of messed up. Don't you think, New York?
I absolutely don't.
Yeah,
And
that's
if you
kinda
would have
messed up.
known about this chicken bone soup that has a hex potion over it that I'm going to use to spill out in front of her restaurant to continue to curse it, I'm the reason the health department got called there.
New
Because
York,
I prayed about it.
Can I ask you something?
Anything.
Anything?
Yeah.
Do you think we're allowed to see your medical records?
My medical records are well and intact. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. And you're
Just
not going
asking.
to use what I created against me. These are my medical records, and I'm okay with that. Bitch.
Thank you so
Your
much
mama.
for calling, New York. It's always a pleasure.
I love you, Michelle. I love you, Dre. Y'all have a good night. I will be
Thank
on Patreon
you.
tonight. I cannot wait.
Okay, see you there. Bye.
I love you.
Love you more. Right, you coming over to the Pantheon?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about. I'm sorry, my grandmother took the phone. I wanted to talk about
Oh,
the.
you want to talk about the topics before I go?
Yeah, I pretty much
Okay,
did.
I'm ready.
I'm sorry. Okay, what was the first topic you talking about?
Dre, I'm about to hang up on you.
I just asked a question. I can't remember, Michelle.
The first topic.
The
Jussie
first
Smollett.
topic. Yeah, and the Oscar goes to. He did a wonderful job. And
Did you see
then
him throw the fist up like Usher over there?
I don't too much watch television. Michelle, what was you talking about Candy Restaurant for?
Because they still got C ratings. They never improved.
Well, instead of talking about her, let's pray for her. Father God, we come to you right now to say, please bless the OLG restaurant right now.
You don't want no
Blood of
money, you want
Jesus.
something to eat. Got your own water bowl, you don't need my drink. Take a shit and walk off like your shit don't stink. You your own boss, you don't need no leash.
What happened to your prayer?
You interrupted it.
Oh, go ahead.
Make sure all food is done correctly. Make sure they clean up the kitchen, Lord. Father God, touch Candy and everyone in the OLG game to make sure that when I go to the OLG game, I know I could eat without rats or anything like the Lenithian Lounge has underneath the table, Father God. I come to you right now to say, bless Candy and her family right now with the blood of Jesus. Make the food be good right now, Father God.
You don't need my drink. Take a shit and walk off like your shit don't stink. You your own boss. You don't need no leash. All your shots up to date. You ain't got no fleas. Bounce it, puppy, like you trying to get free. Bounce it, puppy, little puppy, bounce it for me. You can hang with your girls or you can chill with a treat. I can leave you in your cage and you won't even pee. You can fetch a ball, but you ain't fetch it for free. You could chill in the house.
Pray for the food of the people in the restaurant right now, Father
Dre.
God. I pray in Jesus' name.
Dre,
No one is going to stop this prayer, Father God. Bless the food right
Hang
now,
up,
Father
Dre.
God. Touch the food right now, Father God. In the blood of Jesus, I pray. Pastor Dre, in Jesus' name we pray.
Hang up, Dre.
Amen.
Don't stop, bounce with it, bounce it.
Oh Lord, I hate everybody. I hate Dre. I hate Fake New York. Actually, I love all y'all. If you new here, I don't know what to tell you, child. They just my favorite trolls. Shout out to all the people who called in to contribute to the stream. Shout out to Paige. Thank you so much for the $49.99. Shout out to Adrian for the $10 super sticker. OMG. Thank you to everyone who contributed tonight. Okay, we heading over to the Patreon. I'll be over there. I was supposed to be over there at midnight. It'll probably be just a teensy bit after midnight. That is the Puppy Dog Bouncing in the Box song. Okay, it's on YouTube. You can go get it if you want it. Anyway, for those of you who are just getting here, go ahead and like this video. Please, please, please let me know what you think about the topics. If you late getting here, leave the comments down below. We talked about Jussie Smollett and his sentence and how he left court looking like the gay Tupac. That's what he called himself. I didn't give him that name. Then we talked about Kandi's restaurants and their C ratings. We also talked about banking while black. Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther. We talked about Wendy, Sherri, and the state of daytime television. Nick Cannon is canceled allegedly. The Real is canceled reportedly. We talked about it all. 2 hours and 25 minutes of talk. I will see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Good night. Oh, y'all ready. Oh.
Can't you pay my bills? Can't pay my telephone bills. Can't pay my automobile. If you can, baby, could you? I don't think you do.
Straight from the A. Where you from? I'm straight from the A-Town.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Kandi. Hanging out with Straight from the A. You know, I love you guys. I always visit the site.
I love y'all. Atlanta is the best place in the world. Don't ever get it twisted. I am definitely straight from the A.